You can win an absolutely face-melting £125,000 in combined prize pots during the group stages of this World Cup. Put your football knowledge to the test by playing DR Sports Prediction Battle. It's easy to sign up. Just click the link, enter your details, make your picks, and away you go. Make your picks, and away you go.
Yes, hi and welcome along back to another DR Watch Along special. And listen, after that Portugal-Ghana 3-2, we got another action-packed game. It's Brazil versus Serbia, two very attacking teams. And listen, I got two very esteemed guests and a couple more joining me later on as well. Representing to my left first, we got Kelechi in the
Bro, the last stream was exciting, you know.
Oh, listen, it was good stuff.
Yeah,
good energy.
Yeah, and you have been bringing the goals, you understand? But
listen,
it was against my Ghanaian brothers.
Your enemies.
You know the banter between us, so I have mixed feelings.
It is.
But I'm happy to be here.
It is what it is. It is what it is. But listen, representing Brazil, we got Alessandro, my man. How you feeling?
I'm good, man. I got lucky in the sweepstake and I want to win that £1,000, and
yes.
I think Neymar and Co can do it for me.
Listen, there's a £1,000 sweepstake on board here as well, and listen, there's £125,000 up for grabs throughout these group stages as well. And if you want to win these cash prizes, click the link in the description. Let us know your predictions. Join the predictions battles. Everyone here is partaking in it. Let us know your predictions. You can start playing as little as £1, but you've got to be over 18 to play. There are daily specials and daily prizes given away as well. So stay with us throughout Qatar 22 and you will stand a chance. And listen, sorry about the audio issues. You know how it gets sometimes. There's a few technical stuff, but we got an action-packed game for you. Alessio, being that Brazil is obviously your sweepstake team, how are you feeling about this game? This is not the easiest of fixtures to kind of start your campaign against, but got the honourable R9 shirt on, representing right. I love that as well. Yes. Classical throwback. But what do you think on Brazil's chances in this game?
They've got a stacked squad, but so does Serbia. We've seen a few upsets in game one. I mean, Serbia would be an upset.
That's a beautiful goal against Golaris, yes.
Serbia would be. Serbia would be. It would still be an upset, of course, because Brazil are the favourites for the tournament this year with just how good their squad is. But they can't underestimate Serbia with the amount of talent they have with people like Milinkovic-Savic, Kostic, Mitrovic. They topped the group in the qualifiers with Portugal coming second. So it's going to be a tough game, but I think just that firepower they have up front and also on the bench is just stacked. I think it's going to be a really good game.
And this is going to be the first World Cup where you get 5 substitutes. So it's almost like the teams that you feel with those stacked depths, as you say, I feel like they could really take advantage of that. And with Brazil, I mean, we'll go through the lineups in a little bit, but they've got guys like Jesus, Martinelli on bench that they can just easily bring off and game the change. But Kelechi, what's your feeling kind of going into this game? Are you kind of leaning towards a little bit more Serbia maybe? We've seen a few surprises.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I have to back my boys. They're some Arsenal boys. But again, this tournament has been the tournament of the underdogs, in my opinion. Ghana were unlucky today. And I felt the first penalty was a bit controversial. And then you know what happened with Saudi Arabia and them lot. So Brazil can't take their eyes off the ball, you know, in this game. They have to manage the game, be careful. If not, there are no small boys in the World Cup, you know. Every team is a big team now.
No,
so,
facts. And I think that's the one kind of thing about this World Cup. It's a lot of teams have been shocked by the quality. Even that Portugal-Ghana game just before you would have thought Portugal would sweep with them and dominated the first half, rightly so. Yeah. But Ghana just stayed about in it just the right amount to kind of give themselves that little bit of life. And if Inaki Williams even took that chance at the end, that's a 3-3 game. And you cannot, as you said, you can't take your finger off the pulse throughout this World Cup. And I'm loving it personally. I'm absolutely loving it. But what are your kind of predictions going into this game before we, or should we read the lineups out first? Actually, let's go through the lineups before we get predictions. Actually, and I've got them here. I'll go through the Serbia one first. So you've got Milinkovic-Savic, who's actually the brother of Sergei Milinkovic-Savic, in goal. Vekijevic, Milenkovic, and Pavlovic as a back three. Zivkovic and Mladenovic at wing back. SMS, Sergei Milinkovic-Savic, Gameday and Lukic at centre mid, and then Tadic in the number 10 role just behind Mitrovic there. So it's going to be quite a back three setup from Serbia. And then Brazil over here, we've got Alisson in goal, Danilo and Sandro at fullback, Marquinhos and Thiago Silva at centre-back, Casemiro, Lucas Paqueta, and then Rafinha, Neymar, Vini Jr. with Richarlison in the 9. Guys.
Yeah, some people are stressing that. That's why my brother here is wearing the original number 9. Not the ones we have now in Brazil.
What do you make of that kind of Brazil lineup? Are you excited? Any surprises for you?
I think for some people they would say Guimaraes should be in there ahead of Paqueta, but in the qualifiers, Paqueta and Casemiro worked really well. That could be one thing they could exploit though, Serbia, because of course they have so much attacking threat that it could be seen that Casemiro is going to have to do a job of 3 people if they don't track back. Because of course Paqueta for West Ham plays in the 10. At Lyon he played in the 10 as well. So, and he's playing in a double pivot or just a little bit in front of Casemiro. So that's another someone where they could exploit. But I think it's a solid team. And even if one of the wingers, Rafinha or Vinicius, is having a packed game, they've got Anthony to come on, Martinelli, Gabriel Jesus.
Depth, man. They've got depth. And let me just read out the benches as well, actually. On Brazil's bench, you've got Fred, you've got Weverton, Dani Alves, Eder Militao, Fabinho, Alex Telles, Bruno Guimaraes, Gabriel Jesus, Anthony, Rodrigo, Everton, Edison, Bremer, Pedro, and Gabriel Martinelli. And on the Serbia bench, you've got Dimitrovic, Irakovic, Maksimovic, Radonjic, Luka Jovic, Predrag Rajkovic, Stefan Mitrovic, Serdan Babic, Filip Kostic, Dusan Vlahovic, Uros Rakic, Filip Djuric, Danko Lazovic, Ivan Ilicic, and Marko Grujic. Man, I feel like even Serbia themselves have quite a few options on the bench.
They've got Kostic and Vlahovic.
Yeah, Kostic, Vlahovic, the strength there. Uros Rakic, I think, is at Valencia. He's quite decent as well. Ivan Ilic in Serie A is doing quite well as well this year. But I feel like both these teams, I feel like now Brazil are playing. It's almost like the World Cup really begins now. I feel like. Kelechi, what's your feeling on that? Because 2014, of course, they're giving us flashbacks of kind of where they were embarrassed at home. Yeah. 2018, it didn't go exactly how they wanted to either. Can Brazil deliver this tournament? Because they're seen as one of the favourites. They're seen as one of the big guns coming into this. Could be Neymar's final World Cup as well. Do you think they're one of the... Do you think they are the favourites?
Yeah, on paper, they are. But like I said earlier, it's a World Cup of surprises. They need to take it seriously. There seems to be a huge competition for places in the squad. You can see that a few players that were dropped were not happy and all that. That shows you the competition. Bobby Firmino is not in the World Cup. I can't even believe it myself.
Yeah,
that's that. So they have a solid squad. They have a huge chance to do it. I believe they can even go all the way to the final.
Yeah,
that's my belief. But again, it's how they utilize their squad. If they stay, injury free and play to the best of their abilities, then why not? Personally, I don't see Richarlison as an out number 9. So I don't know if that will affect, because they don't actually have an out number 9.
No,
Gabriel Jesus still is not.
I feel like Brazil like that though, because it almost allows them to kind of float in between each other. It can Neymar can go in there, Jesus can go in there, Anthony can go in there. They all just kind of intermove and overlap. And I think with Richarlison as well. And look, I said when we signed him in the summer, I thought we overpaid massively with 60 million, but with what he does for Brazil,
you
can't underestimate it. I think 18 goals and 36 caps. I think that kind of speaks for itself. I think in the Copa America last time, he was one of their key players as well. And every time I've kind of looked at him for Brazil, I'm like, this isn't the same guy I see at Tottenham. It's a different position. And that's the thing, is he's playing in what I feel like is his favoured position. Even if people want to say he's more natural as a winger, I feel like Richarlison himself, he sees himself as a number 9. So, and I think even at Everton, you saw his kind of best spells when he was playing through that middle. So in this Brazil team, it can work for him. But in my opinion, I think all eyes are going to be on Neymar this tournament. I think so many times throughout his career, Neymar has kind of been, can he deliver in the big moments? Can we really compare him to the likes of R9? Can we compare him to the likes of Ronaldinho? And people are always like, nah, those are the GOATs, but why? And I feel like it's because Neymar, in moments outside of Barcelona, since he's gone to PSG, maybe in the Champions League, he hasn't stepped up as much. There have been moments where you kind of feel like for Brazil, they won the Copa America without him. Now this is kind of the perfect stage, I feel, set for him to say, you know what, I'm going to do something that Cristiano and Messi can't do, and that's take my country to the World Cup. And I feel like he's in the best position, even between the three of them.
Yeah, I mean, one, they have a healthier squad.
Definitely.
I mean, Argentina is depleted. Let's just say alone is a huge miss for Argentina. You know, so and Portugal's squad as well. Yeah, fantastic squad, but they're not to the level of the Brazilians. Again, is who is consistent, who stays fit. There's competition. I mean, I heard Martinelli was really pitching Vinicius Junior to the letter for Sergeant on the left. You know, so these boys are serious and they know what they want. I believe they can even go all the way.
What about you? What do you think for Neymar this tournament? Are you expecting big things from him, or is it one of those things where you're like, I guess if the team plays right for him, because in the 2014 World Cup, I felt like he was one of the ones that stepped up.
The team should not be playing for him. That's what they did in the 2014 and they lost 7-1.
But 2014
when they held the jersey.
Remember that? He came out because he broke his back.
Yeah, he broke his back.
They wanted to do
Thiago Silva got suspended. And
again, they were consumed into, we have to do it for him kind of thing.
So if he gets injured, then it's...
No, face the game. All those holding shirts like, he didn't... It's an injury.
Yeah.
You know, if that the person, you know, is no longer with us, we can understand.
We must be able to function still.
But we have to function.
And you felt like when
it sucked them into the whole emotion.
And that's true, you know, because I do feel like in the semi-final they were definitely impacted by that against Germany, where they felt like almost without him, we can't. We loved him so much, we can't do it without him, type of thing. And then you add on top of that, their captain Thiago Silva was also suspended, and I felt like he was the bedrock of that back line. So it kind of imploded there. But I really felt like that tournament, Neymar was almost setting it up for him to take over. And then obviously he had the remontada with Barcelona the next year. And I just felt like since he's gone to PSG, it's just been a little bit underwhelming. And I feel this is now set up for him to literally take the stage by storm. And it can be the one thing, as you can say, in an era where Ronaldo and Messi have dominated, he can now put his flag in the fork, I just feel like. And the players are just coming out, guys, as well. Let us know your predictions in the comments as well. And as I said, click the link. You can join our predictions game as well. Prediction battles going on all around the place, and let us know your predictions in the comments. Guys, as the guys are coming out, let me know your predictions. Alessandro, what are you telling me for Brazil?
3-1 Brazil.
3-1?
Yes.
Oof. Scorers?
I'm going to say 1 Neymar. Jesus is going to come on the second half and get a goal as well, I think. And I don't know the second one. Third one, I don't know the third one.
Okay. Kelechi, what are you telling me?
I'm going for a similar scoreline. I know that Richarlison will be on the score sheet, Neymar will be on the score sheet. Hopefully, either Martinelli or Jesus will just give it a nice
little substituting, yeah?
Don't forget Vinicius is there too, you know? That guy is a danger man. So, I mean, let's see.
Well, listen, I'm hosting the stream, so you know there's going to be goals here. I'm going to go for... I don't know, I feel like Serbia might have a plan for me, you know? Party poopers. Argentina been dumped on Brazil. Maybe there's a little bit too much noise. Brazil 2-1.
2-1, that tight?
2-1. I think first game, I don't know if it will be all guns blazing just yet. I think Brazil will be trying to find their teeth. And I don't think Serbia, even though they've got a lot of attacking talent, I don't think they've really set up to be the most attacking team. So it'll be a lot of counter-attacking play.
I mean, looking at the Brazilian defense, is Alessandro one of the best at the moment?
The wing-backs is where they'll get
full-backs are kind of weak, but I think if you look at their centre-backs, Marquinhos, Thiago Silva, Eder Militao,
are they playing in back three?
And Bremer. No, but as a four. You can take any two. I'll start with them. The full-backs, okay, Danilo and Alessandro.
And they were just winning the domestic cup. They couldn't do anything above that. Bro, those guys are not even that fast.
You're not impressed?
No, I mean, I love Thiago Silva. He's been quality for Chelsea at 38.
This season he's been a little bit shaky in my opinion.
Yeah, but that's his age. He's acting his age. You understand? So you can't have two of them like that. That's why I wanted to bring the Gabriel of Arsenal. At least he give you that useful experience and pace.
Hold on.
Definitely.
Was you just having a dig at the centre-back unit just so Gabriel can go in there?
No. I'm just saying.
Keep that at home, man.
Bro,
please.
No, I'm just saying, sometimes, all these elder statesmen, you understand? When you play too many elder statesmen, you understand?
I get it. Marquinhos, though, and Eder Militao, for me, that would have been perfect.
I don't mind that. That's why
Gabriel's not needed. Gabriel can stay at home.
That's why I said like. You see, English is hurting him now. It's hard for him now. I say like. That's the key word there now. You see?
You know, fair enough. But yeah, prediction I'd go 2-1. So 3-1, 2-1, and you're going
3-1.
3-1 as well. Interesting one.
I listen to concede. It's Mitrovic though. But
let me read out some of the predictions going on in the comments as well. AW says 5-1 Brazil. Oof. Lewis Brown says 0-0 draw. Hey, listen, don't joke with that one. Don't joke with that one.
You.
We don't want to see that. Right. Ben Fellon says 5 goals for Brazil. Richarlison brace. I like that energy, bro. I like that energy. People not huge fans of Neymar in the comments, it seems like. Hamza Khan says 7-0 to Brazil. Wow. South London's finest says 4-2 Brazil. Word 789, we got our first Serbia shout. 2-0 Serbia. Serbia fans in the stadium as well, rocking. Players are just shaking hands as we come out here. Alisson as well. That's the safety net behind that back line that I was going to say as well. So you've got those incredible centre-backs, and then you've got arguably, in my opinion, the best goalkeeper in the world.
And then you have Edison on the bench.
I'm expecting a good game for this one, though, man. I always feel like the World Cup really begins when the Samba boys.
They're just a whole vibe, aren't they? There's everything about them.
The music, the celebrations.
Even them coming into the stadiums and dancing as well. Had the drums and everything.
I'd love to see it, man.
Oh, what? Interesting.
Neymar's not in the midfield 3.
Yeah, that's wrong.
See, Vinny Jr., he is one that I think people really, I'm expecting a big tournament from. I think people are sleeping on him a little bit. I think, having looked at his last 18 months, the way he's stepped his level up, the way he's taken on the responsibility at Madrid to be almost like Benzema's number 2. I feel like he'll do that at Brazil now. I think he's got all the tools, the speed, the finishing, the confidence, the trickery. And now it's like world stages here. I think he's one of those players that nobody's expecting anything from, but I'm like, Neymar should be feeding him.
I think they complement each other. They complement each other.
Yeah, perfectly. And for Brazil, he does so well as well. Yeah. I know he might not have a lot of goals for them. If I'm not mistaken, I think I'm not sure he's actually scored in the last couple of games.
Not forgetting Rafinha as well. He's been.
Rafinha's had a slow start to his Barca career as well.
Barca career, but he's a quality player. Just like your mate Richarlison. You know, in Tottenham, he's not been that fantastic.
Yeah. But for Brazil, they're
it's a different ball game. So national team football is different from club football. Yeah. You know, here they are playing samba. You know, in Tottenham they are playing like mechanical football. You know, that kind of stone age football. You understand? But here he's used to. No, sorry. Oh, sorry.
No. Go on. I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Bro, I'm begging. I'm sorry.
Hey, the Milinkovic-Savic brothers playing at the World Cup, man. It's not often you see brothers at the World Cup in the same team. Do you know what I mean? I know that you've got the Ayew brothers at Ghana, of course, but damn, I always think as a family, that must be like such a big and proud moment, man.
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to be.
Is he an attacking midfielder? Is he a winger? I don't even know.
Who? Milinkovic-Savic? Yeah. He's an attacking mid. These formations that they put out before the game, it's never the way it sets out to be. I think they'll be playing a 3-5-2 with him in the 10, basically.
Yeah, that's usually for Lazio. They play a three-man midfield, and he's the one that advances more than the other two.
He's almost like their Frank Lampard, if you like. Lucas Costa says 4-2 Brazil. Matthew Davis says, where is Doyle? He's on his way, mate. Should be here very shortly. The Chosen One says 5-1 to Brazil. 2-0 Brazil, says Daniel. Zane says 3-3. Ducker says 4-1. Kano says 5-0. Toast says 4-0. Oof. People are really expecting a Brazil show. This is what I mean. When Brazil plays, people always expect a show. So, boys, don't let us down. Kickoff is here now.
The World Cup has started.
The World Cup has officially started now, isn't it? Samba boys.
A few empty seats.
I think start of most games, there have always been a few empty seats because I don't know what it is. Ticketing system always seems to be slow letting fans in, but they always seem to trickle in. Thiago Silva, man. Last hurrah. There's a lot of players on their last kind of tournaments this year. It almost feels like the end of an era, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know you've got Messi, Ronaldo, but you've got Modric, you've got Hazard, you've got potentially Neymar. I don't know, there's just so many players I was going through the other day just thinking about, and I was like, man, it really feels like after this tournament, we're not going to see them, essentially, for their national teams anyway, on the biggest stage.
Never write people like Ronaldo off, because those guys, they stay fit for life.
Cristiano?
Yeah, never write that guy off, bro.
Nah, I think Portugal have too much talent to be letting him stay on. They will force retirement upon him. You know, like David De Gea, when he never got selected for the World Cup, they sent him a letter saying, happy retirement. It's like, huh? I didn't retire yet. Hold on, wait. I said, no, man. There's someone called Real Madrid who sent in a chat and said, Rafinha, are you serious? He is absolutely overrated. Now, obviously, with his name being Real Madrid, I can understand why he would say this.
But his career hasn't really, but in Leeds United, he was fire. So
words
in this kind of, for him to be starting for Brazil with every other person there, I mean, they has to have something about.
My God, there's a lot of 4-0 Brazil shouts coming on in the comment section as well. Let me know who your goal scorers are for these 4 goals, because with Brazil, it could be anyone.
Anyone, yeah.
And I'm not expecting Neymar to get all the goals. Kent Chris says, as a Madridista, I got to say Vinny Jr. is wasteful and a bit of a headless chicken, but really, really fast. I'll be honest with you, him being really, really fast will always make him seem like a headless chicken and will always give him the opportunity to get those chances as well. So for me, I feel like even though he'll miss some, he'll get into positions where he is there again and again and again. And I think that's the most important thing sometimes with a player's mentality. Where if you get those chances again and again, does your head drop or do you keep going again? And I feel like he's one of those guys, he always keeps going.
Just like Gabriel Jesus. He keeps going.
Yeah,
no matter what.
Jesus is another one.
He keeps
I
going.
love that he doesn't let these big chances miss or whatever get in
it
his
doesn't
head.
affect him. He even creates for other people to score. I like an unselfish player.
I love it. That for me is the true sign of a top footballer, in my opinion. Mentally, how you can bounce back from those kind of dips.
Exactly.
And when your goals aren't going for you, what are you contributing to the game? Jesus is still massively contributing to Arsenal.
There's Vinicius.
Is Dani Alves attached to any club at the moment?
Dani Alves, I believe he's playing for Pumas in Mexico.
Yes.
Oh,
Pumas, that was a
That's a great.
Ooh.
You see Richarlison now, he's making a far post. You see the problem, he does not play. Oh, God.
He's about to do with Richarlison what I was in Partey last match. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough, I get it. What goes around comes around. Matthew Davis says, come on, Ali, have a boss game today. Boss lad. Alisson will score for Brazil.
That's possible.
Hey, MKH, I love that energy. He's scored for Liverpool before, hasn't he?
Yeah, from goal kick,
and listen, I wouldn't put it past him, trust me.
From a corner, isn't it? Yeah.
Hey, word 789, you are spitting there. I am also waiting for a screamer in this game. I'm yet to see it like a screamer goal. The Saudi Arabia goal was a nice one. But I haven't seen like that 30, 40 yarder.
Yeah, we were one of them goal potential.
I remember
World
Cup 2006, if you don't remember, Germany versus Costa Rica, Torsten Frings.
Yes, Frings, yeah.
Whap! Hit one, and I was like, ooh! Ooh! Something about long shot goals.
Forlan in 2010 as well.
James Rodriguez, 2014. Long shot goals for me, they move me the most, I swear.
And Broncost as well.
Hey, Argentina, you know ball, my brother. Japan's second goal was good because of the angle. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right. That was actually very good as well.
What the James
and the
Rodriguez?
touch.
Yeah.
James scored a good goal, isn't it?
James scored a couple of good goals. I think maybe 4 of them could have been contenders for goal of the tournament, man. But that was it. The chest and volley one from the edge of the box.
Yeah.
Nice.
Swivel for it.
That goal alone got him the Real Madrid move. Real Madrid were thinking, should we maybe? And then that goal went in. They said, bid now.
And all dipped from there.
They're going to target Neymar.
Yeah. Oh, Neymar should expect it, man. He is going to get battered
already.
And
5 minutes, yellow card.
Hey, the Serbians haven't come to play, man.
This is going to be an aggressive, like proper aggressive game.
Hey, Mitrovic has been in the form of his life in the Premier League as well. I really want to see how he translates this into World Cup. Because I know for Serbia, he does pretty well as well. My God, man. Who's that guy who just got booked? Pavlovic. My God, he looks like a villain, man.
He does actually. He's scary. Yeah.
That is your hitman in the team, for sure. They said to him, hey, your first game plan in the first minute, get Neymar. Nah. Oh, yes, it's Isaac. You're right, bruv. Saka's first goal, incredible. Even as a Spurs fan, bruv. I gotta say. Even a second one, to be fair.
The first one deflected.
The first one was a volley, wasn't it?
This time it deflected.
It deflected.
Both of them deflected, actually.
Rashford's goals.
Kelechi's taxing him, so hey. Crap goals. We don't like them.
I love it. That's a Nigerian boy. Nigeria is represented everywhere. In like 5 teams, we are represented, bro. We don't need to be there. We'll send our people to represent us.
Ooh, great question here sent in by South London's finest here. He says, Fuad, question for you and the panel. Who are you guys' top picks for failed wonder kids? So someone who you thought when they was a teenager was going to be a world boss, but they fell off.
Does that count as? Can that count getting injured and then coming back?
It can count as anything. Someone who was destined for the start. I'll give you a prime example.
Freddie Adu.
Great shout. Great shout.
I'm going to say Alexander Pato.
I was going to say that one.
That's why I said about the injuries.
Pato for sure. Failed wonder kids. That's a good one. I mean, Theo Walcott. Failed wonder kid, would you say?
No.
Is he a wonder kid? Went to the World Cup at 17,
someone that scored
more
than 100 goals for Arsenal? You say failed wonder kid? Scored more than 100 goals for Arsenal for you?
I mean,
won a few trophies as well.
Hit this. It sounds nice when you say 100 goals for Arsenal.
Just take a shot.
But really and truly, what did he do at Arsenal?
No, he did.
What did he do?
He won trophies. Yeah, he won a couple of FA Cups.
Did he?
Yeah.
I'm sure he left before the FA Cups.
No, he scored in the final against Aston Villa.
Oh yeah.
So would that call Richarlison hasn't even scored up to 50 goals in his career?
Dele
Alli, great shout actually. Yes.
I wouldn't say.
Would you have called him
in the
a
last
wonder
2
kid?
years, he hasn't
Because what I
played
would
well,
say
but
is,
no, I don't
MK
think so.
Dons. I don't know if we would have called him a wonder kid at MK Dons.
Yeah.
I think when he came to Tottenham for 5 million and he set the standard that high, the little Palace goal. And it was like, he was getting linked with Real Madrid and all sorts. Like,
so that's what I'm saying. You can't say Dele Alli is a failed wonder kid because of the last 2 seasons. I mean, he's 26 now. He's no longer a wonder kid.
No, I think. Do you know why I say yes? Because people are comparing him to Lampard.
And he played well during those times.
Yeah, and
he played well. Since he came
basically, he 21, he went there, and then since 21, it's this way. That's a failed wonder kid, in my opinion. You didn't live up to the promise of what your career was going to be.
When did Mourinho come to your team?
And then you're at Besiktas at 24. Come on, man.
No,
he's failed. I'm not even arguing this. Dele Alli was a Tottenham player. Neymar! Neymar trying to do his best to dance around the Serbia box.
I mean, it is a wonder kid, but he never played a game of football in his life. Do you remember Hakeem Mastor?
Oh yes,
the one that used to do the tricks, and then he did a Red Bull video with Neymar. He was a
compilation player for sure.
And now he's in like the 3rd division in Italy.
Couple great ones coming in from the comment section. Ayman says Bojan Kricic, great shout.
Is it Halilovic?
Halilovic is another one for Real Madrid as well.
Croatian Messi when he was at.
Bertrand says Javier Saviola, you my friend know football. That is a real one because when he went to Barcelona, he was meant to be the truth. 4 or 5 years later, he got sold to Real Madrid. That's how bad he was. They said we can give you to our rivals. Hey, Gail Kukuta, Eric Jemba. Hey, Kelechi, I know you'll like this one. Jim Fox says Fran Merida.
I don't think I like the word failed. They just didn't live up to the expectation.
We've got some great footballing minds in the comment section. Makeda's another great one. But look at this one. Gasitwe Manchu. I hope I pronounced your name right because you deserve it. He said Sebastian Diesler. Do you not remember him? German kid for Bayern Munich.
Yes.
Around 2003, right winger. Had a deadly right foot. but had the worst knee injuries ever and like depression. He was the first player I ever saw retire from football because of depression. I was like, yo, that's crazy. I didn't even know the mental side of the game them days. This is like 2004, 2005. He was meant to be one of the best German talents, along with Schweinsteiger, Lahm, around that period. Crazy. Great shout, that one, man. Big up yourself. Mario Götze, listen, after that World Cup goal, people expected a lot. He's there now, I get it. He's there now. He's recovered a little bit. He's recovered. He's recovered.
What does he want?
You know what?
What does he want?
Alright, he beat the Chargers. He beat the Chargers. He beat the Chargers. You know what? No. We're not giving it to Götze.
I want my country to walk up and tell me I'm a fair wonder kid. What are you saying?
You know what? Fair play. Oh, shit. Matt Lee says Odegaard. Come on now, bro. Are you kidding me? Even I'm a Spurs fan. Come on now, bro. Royston Drenthe, great shout.
Yes, Drenthe.
Absolutely failed one.
What's this guy in PSG now?
Ravel Morrison, great shout.
This guy in PSG now from the Portuguese guy. He didn't make it to
Renato Sanchez?
Yes.
Come on.
He was injured, that's why.
No,
I mean, if you're saying it,
he would have been.
A lot of them on that list were injured.
We are not doing this.
Renato
Sanchez.
He would have been there if he wasn't injured.
When he came through, golden boy, yeah? When he went to Lille, you know he won the title with them. He was one of the best players in the Lille team when they won the title. And this summer, he just moved to PSG.
And then you are and he's on the bench. And then you are not telling me.
He moved to the wrong team.
So, how old is he? Check how old he is. You are not telling me. Bro,
okay,
at the time, he was in Stoke City, bro.
Sanchez
He was in Stoke City, bro.
No.
He was in Stoke City.
Renato Sanchez?
No, Swansea. It was Swansea.
No, he's not.
At the time, it was in Stoke City.
It was Swansea.
It was Swansea. I know his confidence was shot. He's 25.
He's 25.
Give him time.
Give him time. You're asking me if Walcott is a failed.
Hey, let us know in the comments. Is Renato Sanchez a failed?
Renato Sanchez. Do you know the hype that he was on before?
Nah.
Bro, he went to Bayern Munich. He could not kick the ball.
Jack Wilshere.
How can you say that?
Failed wonder kid.
I'm not listening.
This guy made a
Harry Kane is a failed wonder kid. He has not won anything. Harry Kane is a failed wonder kid. He has not won anything. What are you talking about?
Neymar just nearly scored off the corner.
Ooh.
Sorry, we're not even focusing on what
Sorry. Oh my God. Yo.
Been playing a new FIFA.
Neymar's feeding the juice. I like this. Ooh. That is saucy. Nah, Jack Wilshere is definitely a failed wonder kid. Ricardo Quaresma.
You can't say that. Someone that won trophies, scored wonder goals, goal of the seasons.
Please.
Was an England mainstay.
Couldn't get in the West Ham midfield, couldn't get in the Bournemouth midfield.
West Ham
had to retire at 28.
Wonder kids, when you turn to an adult, what do you do as an adult?
You failed. Exactly. Jack Wilshere failed. Yeah. I'm sorry. Jack Wilshere failed.
Jack Wilshere fan.
Are you okay?
Hey, listen, I get it. We have to give him the sympathy of
you can't say that.
Injuries, you know. Hey,
you can't say that. He won trophies.
He also spat on a cab driver.
He won trophies.
He was wearing a Tottenham hat.
He was an England mainstay. In fact, we used to carry him to the World Cup with injury. Bro, please get well.
Jorge Masvidal said Adam Mayha. You know ball, my friend. You know ball. Ben Arfa is another one. Rio Miyachi is another one.
Oh, Rio Miyachi.
The Nilsson is another one. Ryan Babel. Hey, some great shouts, man. Anderson. Oxlade Chamberlain. Hey, you lot. Makeda. Yeah. Makeda's been mentioned a couple times, to be fair.
A whole 2012 squad out here, fam.
Bro, this is what I'm saying, man. Arsenal got a lot of members in this.
But they want trophies. They are still better than the Tottenham boys that don't win anything. The ones that have made career. So it's not better that I don't even make career and I want things that I made career and I still cannot win anything.
Jorge Masvidal knows ball, bruv. Because he said Ganso as well. Do you remember Ganso?
Oh, Ganso,
He came out same time as Neymar. He was actually meant to be better than Neymar,
yeah.
And now where is he? He's cleaning glasses in some Brazilian pub.
Gabigol as well.
Crazy.
Gabigol was come to the
No, he's not there. He didn't get called up.
No, but he's doing well at Brazil, isn't he? He's like a Brazilian top goal scorer every year.
He went to Inter and he failed and then went back to Brazil.
Hey, big up Gabri Michaels as well. He just sent in a great one, and I know you're all going to agree with this one. Do you guys remember Curlon? Do you guys remember Curlon? Curlon?
Spell his name.
The guy who, when he's dribbling on the pitch, bouncing with the ball on his head, And people used to...
Thank God I don't know him, because if I'm the
Oh my God. If you remember 2005 to like 2009, little Brazilian kid just used to dribble and everyone would try and fly kick him as he's got the ball dribbling with it. Incredible. If you know, you know. Alex Iwobi. Now, Alex...
That person is targeting me. That person must be mad. No, that person is mad.
You know what? I just wanted to say that one. Nah, I can't lie to you. I just wanted to say that one. I knew I'd get a reaction out of you. Hey. Oh, Bebe. Micah Richards. Giovanni Dos Santos is a great one. Anwar Suleiman. John Bostock. Wow. Hey, you don't remember that one. Most expensive teenager in the Premier League at one point when we signed him from Palace.
Francis Jeffers.
Hey, Jeremy Adiadier. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, production said, because they know. Oh man, Luis Adriano. Oof. Nah. Some
he was
people
quite
have
old when he was at
Some
Man.
people are saying Steve Pienaar. No way, man. Steve Pienaar was a baller. Everton days. Hey, with the cane rolls, without the cane rolls, baller.
I feel like we've gone further away from wonderkids now. We're just
Yeah.
saying faded.
We're just saying faded.
Faded.
Like, look, people are saying Danny Rose and Ross Barkley. Nah, they weren't wonder kids, man. Hey,
Yeah.
Barkley was. When Barkley burst through at Everton at 17, people were saying, "Oi, we've never seen a Brazilian Englishman like that."
Yeah.
You got a bit of Nigerian in him as well.
Yeah.
Quarter Nigerian.
Yeah.
You need to rep him a little more, man. Maybe
No,
call
I
him Robert.
rapped him earlier. On the previous stream, I did. I mentioned his name.
MKH says Firmino should be in that Brazilian squad, not Richarlison.
No.
You clearly don't watch Brazil.
Think, in that front line, I think it should have been, what's his name? The Manchester United boy. I think it should have been Anthony. Drop it. But
Hey, Emmanuel
obviously-
Frimpong. Great shout.
Yes.
Kai Havertz. We are watching closely. Adel Tarapt.
He's a streets won't forget player.
Yeah, literally. Serbia unable to get a real grip on this game early on. All Brazil. Hey,
He's
man.
rolling.
Neymar's getting
He's
that
rolling.
wicked
Rolling
treatment,
already.
man.
Yeah, he's rolling.
Nene, I love you,
Time.
but Nene, I love you, but please
He's
don't
rolling
need
time.
4 rolls there.
My God, he's got no more space to ink up his body, has he?
He's barely touched him though.
Come on, Neymar, man. There is no need for 4 rolls on that. No need. What did we get? 1, 2.
Definitely 3. It's definitely at least 3.
They're like
At
backflips.
least 3.
Do you know what? Sometimes I feel like he even hurts himself more with
Yeah.
the rolls because you're slamming yourself on the ground. I'm like, brother, chill with the theatrics, man. This is why people sometimes get onto him so
Too much.
If he didn't do all of that,
Yeah.
you wonder, would people have as much negative energy towards him?
I feel like that's probably the main reason why so many people, because whenever anyone has an argument saying that Neymar's overrated, the first thing they go to is he throws himself on the floor all the time.
It just
Always
takes
that's the
away
one.
from a little bit of the integrity.
Yeah.
I feel. And I'm not someone to, let's uphold the integrity of the game. I don't care about all of that nonsense. But it's just when you do it too much. And if I'm honest, I was with it when he was like a skinny, scrawny teenager and he was getting shoved about. Once you're like 24, 25, bruv, you need to get in the gym, develop a little bit of weight, like hold it up. And it just seems like he's like, nah, man, I'm this for the rest of my life. And I'm just like, ugh. It's a very weak attitude to take, to just go down at every slight of challenge. And I don't know, man. Maybe I'm being too harsh. Maybe I'm a little bit, that's my inner centre-back talking.
Go on. Oh. Poor boy.
My God, man. People are coming with some crazy names. I can't lie to you. Emre Moore. Great
Yes,
shout.
Emre Moore,
Wow.
definitely.
Jeff Rene Adelaide. Christian Teo. Golovin.
Christian Taylor.
Ibrahim Afellay. Marco Marin. Ricky Puig. Jose Altidore. You're
Yeah,
funny. You're funny. Jose Altidore was never a wonder kid, man. That guy would come to the Premier League once every 5 years and embarrass himself. Come on, man, please.
Ricky Puig's a good one because he's so young and he was loaned out to the MLS. Like you don't
Thing
really
is,
see
though,
that.
Do you know Ricky Puig, the story about him? Like, he's from, like, one of the richest families in Spain. Like, they own conglomerates and things like that. Like, I don't feel like he got that dog in him to be a pro, if that makes sense.
Paid to get into La Masia.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, man probably paid his way to get into La Masia.
Yeah.
Like, he was getting teacher's pet treatment all the way up until the first team, and then Koeman said, hey, less of that, bruv. You got to earn your stripes. And
that was it.
Casemiro almost gave me the screamer I was looking for.
That's what we wanted.
I need that.
I'm pretty sure Savage is 6'8". I'm certain. I think he's
Savage in goal.
Massive. Yeah.
Yeah.
He is a bit shaky though.
He looks a little bit like Tim Howard, to be fair. Hey, Davinson Sanchez, great shout as well. Because I can't lie to you, after that Ajax Europa League final, I thought he was going to be a top centre back, and my God, man, I could talk on him for an hour about just how bad he is.
That's Alessandro again.
Christian Romero.
No. Carlos Vela. Yeah, you like that one, innit?
Christian
Every Spurs player you want to throw, I got 10 Arsenal ones.
Harry Kane. What has he won?
What?
What has Harry Kane won?
You want to know what he's won?
Yes.
World Cup Golden Boot, Premier League Golden Boot 3 times.
What more do you want?
Bagsman, certified goal scorer.
That's why I consider yourself.
Listen, don't kill me. Aaron Ramsey. They don't want to talk about that Juve move, do they? 300 grand a week to do what? Left Arsenal to do what? And now where's he playing?
Nice. Pretty sure he's only had 2 appearances as well.
He won trophies for Arsenal.
1 trophy.
After breaking his leg into 2.
Doesn't matter. You don't get individual.
Win a trophy.
He won. Many of them.
Listen. Listen. When you leave uni,
he left at 29.
When you go to school, you don't get graded for classwork.
Yeah. Please, back me up.
Hey, Davide Santon, good shout.
Yes.
Mamadou Sakho, another great shout.
Are these just like players that are not wonderkids?
No, Mamadou Sakho was actually PSG's youngest ever captain at 17. He was going to be the future of France. And then he went to Liverpool and disgraced himself, basically. Davide Santon as well. When he came through at Inter Milan, he was meant to be big. I think they thought that he was going to be like the next Zambrotta. Come on, Serbia, man. Give us a little something here. There we go. Nice little triangles. Because they got ballers in there. Uh-oh.
Was that offside?
Uh-oh. Yeah, man.
The hitman's got
Pavlovic is not having it with Neymar.
No, that was
Rafinha.
Oh, Rafinha, is it?
Get out of here. To be fair, he's just trying to throw him.
Is Mario Balotelli a failed wonder kid?
Nope.
Nope. No? Okay, let me rephrase that. Did Mario Balotelli maximize his potential?
No way. He could be one of the.
Okay.
Could be such a good striker.
Is that not failed wonder kid?
No. Maximizing doesn't mean failed.
Okay.
So if you don't score
I was trying to catch you out there.
100% in the exam, and you score 70,
Yeah.
did you fail?
Okay.
Depends where your parents are from.
I got you there. I see what you did there, bro. I know what you did there. It depends where your parents are from.
Yeah.
But the African parents say, does Fuad have 2 heads?
I don't kill you, man.
Oh. Shit.
Is Hulk?
Oh. Now Hulk's just never left. Just never left, did he?
He just never maximized as
he
well.
He just stayed in Brazil, was in Portugal, then went back to Brazil. He went back. Actually, went to China, didn't he? And then went back to Brazil.
Yeah.
I was thinking he was comfy, making the bag, and then
living
his
life.
life.
Think throughout his whole career, for him, it was just chase the bag.
Yeah.
He went Zenit, chase the bag. Went China, chase the bag. It was like, and now I think he's
He's at Atletico Mineiro. I think the first season, he won the
Brazilian Championship.
Championship with Diego Costa next to him.
That is a front line. Hulk and Diego Costa. Oh, in their prime, dogs. Big dogs. Someone said Jack Wheelchair. That's funny. I should have said that. Oh, you lot are funny, man.
Serbia's starting to get a bit deeper now. Nah, Neymar past that. It's doing too much. It's doing too much this game.
This is what I'm worried about with Serbia's formation, though. When they do get the ball, they're not able to get bodies up the pitch. It's similarly like Ghana in the last game.
They're giving Brazil too much respect.
I think another game I saw, the Mexico-Poland game as well. Poland literally just sat, and all they had is Lewandowski up front. Couldn't do anything with the ball the whole game because they had 5 at the back and then the full block there. And every time they did win it, they just... That's just like Serbia right now.
For a first half tactic, I think it actually could work. Oh, Vinny Jr.!
Oh, good goalkeeping.
Great goalkeeping. They came out right on time.
He's big, isn't he?
Perfect.
He's big.
Massive.
Who gave that pass, though?
Hey, what a ball that was as well, man.
Like Casemiro.
But that's where Vinny's dangerous. It's almost like Son Heung-min on steroids, I feel like. Just sitting on that last shoulder of that last man, just play me in. I will eat. And like a Royal Rumble entering at number 3, we have the big Doyle.
Welcome. Don't you? I play football. I'm a freestyler, yeah?
Come on.
I thought it's only right that I turn up to watch Brazil.
Brazil,
That's
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
That's samba, boy.
Listen. Where's the Nigerian kids, though?
Hey.
Okay. It's coming.
Hold on.
It's coming back.
He's got something for you.
You know the vibes.
He got something for you.
Yes.
He got something for you.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes, my brother.
You can sit with that, lad. That's for you for the game, okay, lad?
Thank you very much.
JD Okocha. You know that, would they? Yeah.
Hey, welcome. People have been asking, where's Doyle? Where's Doyle? He's here now.
I'm here. I wasn't late. This was all planned, okay? It was all supposed to be like this. And on that note, I'll have a Corona, please. Thank you very much, guys. Yeah.
Dig in.
Oh.
We've been talking about failed wonder kids.
Failed wonder kids.
You got
Robinho.
Robinho was one we haven't mentioned, actually. Great shout.
Right there we go.
Great shout. Someone said Malcolm.
Who else? Adriano, I guess. That's Adriano is the number 1 wonder kid.
Now we were saying this is where the lines are getting blurred a little bit, because we're saying if you've achieved something in your career, have you actually failed? For example, Balotelli. Some people would call him a failed wonder kid.
Yeah.
Because he didn't maximise his potential, but then also he did achieve some stuff.
Yes, he did.
So he had big moments at international tournaments. He won Premier Leagues where he played a big part in.
Yeah.
And where doesn't happen without Balotelli.
No, it's true, lad. But if you know that you can win, as a boxer, for example, if you know you can win 5 world titles, lad, and you only win 1, after your career, you're sitting there going, meh, that was all right. You're not really, lad. You're probably sitting there going, I could have won all 5 because I had the potential. I am good enough to do that, but it didn't. And I think they'll be looking back at their career with regret rather than with jubilous effect, you know. They're not going to look back and go, I was sick. They're going to look back and go, I could have been better. And I think that's what you've got to look at when it comes to potential. Balotelli will look at his career and go, if I just had a better attitude, maybe I could have done this, maybe I could have done that, because he was fantastic, wasn't he? Yeah. And so a lot of these other young players that came through, amazing, lad.
Quality,
Like, it's hard, it's difficult, because when you talk about, like, potential, Michael Owen was incredible, lad, for 5 years.
I always say that.
And then gone. Mate, won a Ballon d'Or and all that, lads.
Biggest mistake leaving
Liverpool. You know what I mean?
Biggest mistake, man.
Oh,
here we go, back across. Oof.
Any
Brazil just starting to get their teeth out, I feel like, man.
Any silky skills being on display, yeah?
Nothing Samba-esque at the moment, but Brazil just teasing us a little bit.
They're getting closed down.
What are we thinking about? Like, so I put Brazil down as my favourite, right? But what do we think about? Because we actually look at what they've done in the last 10 years. They haven't really hit the heights. They won an Olympic Cup, yes, but they haven't hit the heights that Brazilian teams have. So are they gonna? This is a team with potential, for example. Are they going to hit this potential?
I think this is probably their most balanced side that they've had in a long time. I felt like in previous years, when you've got guys like Dante, who had a good year at that time, but
for Bayern Munich.
Can't really, And I just always felt like there was a weak link in key areas in previous years. I feel like this year you could say at fullback, they're not at their 100%, but Alessandro and Doyle, you can get by. But the rest of the team, I think they've got multiple.
Marquise and Thiago Silva in the middle.
And in a tournament where you've got 5 subs, I feel like they have to take advantage of that. The fact that you can make all those subs. And I just feel like they have a good coach as well. Really good coach, which makes a difference. But
I think he has a very distinctive style of play. He knows the players he needs for his team to put to work. That's why he's picking players like Fred. Who otherwise in the Premier League is all right.
That's why I feel like I'm with you. I've been Brazil to win this tournament. I've always looked at Argentina as like, over the last few months, everybody's been jumping on this Argentina bandwagon.
36 games unbeaten.
How many of you lot been watching though? Because they play ugly football, they play warrior football, and then depend on a bit of Messi magic or Lautaro, some of the attacking players to come up with something. And I'm like, at an international tournament that can work, but I don't know. I always just felt like with Argentina, there's a little bit more fugaziness with them, more than there is with Brazil.
I agree.
And I think the Copa America, where Brazil beat Argentina, proved that for me.
Without a doubt, and not to disrespect them, Argentina sort of feel like the England of South America.
Voila!
Do you know what I'm saying?
My guy.
Wonderful players, lad. You look at that team and you're like, I want to watch this team play football. And then you watch them play football and you go, what's going on?
Why do they play like this?
Yeah, like they are very deflating. Like I've been wearing Messi shirts the whole World Cup, waiting for him to step up, lad. I was like, yes, 1-0. It's going to get this side. And they just got beat, lad. And they did. They comprehensively got beat. They might just go 3 offside goals, lad, but they were offside. So they got beat still, lad.
Yeah, man.
They're just very deflating them.
It's mad. People are still coming in with these failed wonder kid shouts as well. Listen, I love it, man. Last stream was like that as well. I asked one question, the whole stream it was going. Valery Bozhinov. Oof. That's one not many people will remember. Neil Mello. Is he a failed wonder kid? I don't think he was a wonder kid per se.
I don't think he was either.
I think he just came on, scored a couple of nice goals early on and people thought, ooh.
He's going to be all right, him.
Amad Diallo. We're watching this very closely.
I think there's a lot, right, if you look at it, there's a lot of Brazilian stars. And in my opinion, Thiago Silva is an anomaly, right? And the reason why I say that is because Brazilian players play fantastic football for about 6 years. And after that 6th year, 7th year, they start to fall off a little bit, don't they? And they've done everything, they've won everything and all that type of stuff. Whereas Thiago Silva has just kept his level. He genuinely is one of the best Brazilian players I think that's ever played the game. And not in the sense of skills and all that, but his reading of the game, his understanding of this football game is impeccable. Even though he plays for Chelsea, you don't want to say that, but he definitely is, lad, you know?
I feel like this season, though, he has dipped a little bit. I think the age is actually starting to show up a little bit. The wear and tear of, obviously, the rigours of the Premier League starting to show a little bit.
Yeah.
I think this might be, obviously, the kind of tournament where either A, he gets exposed for his age, or B, you just kind of cement yourself as
the legend.
One of the
What game did he play this season, lad? Yeah, he played a game this season and he cleared off the line twice and then went on to score. Who was it, lad? Do you remember?
I remember because I was tweeting crazy about that game.
It was mad.
Since he's come to Chelsea, he's done a couple of off-the-line clearances. I'm used to play centre-back, so for me, off-the-line clearance is like a goal. This is orgasm mode. I'm like, I'm here.
Yeah. That's what he does, lad. That's what I mean. It's reading of the game.
Oh my God! Rafinha on the edge. And it's just,
Anthony would have bagged
that. He should have buried that.
Yeah, that was too. He took it too casually. He was like, I'm just going to score this because I'm Brazilian. I'm Rafinha, and that was a nice play.
He's 6'8".
The middle, man. Either side.
That was poor, mate. Poor.
And do you know what? Rafinha hasn't had a great goal scoring start to his Barca career as well. I think he's
not in the Champions League. I think he's played all right. So from what I hear from Nico, and he watches them week in, week out, he's very happy with Rafinha. He could add a goal or two to his catalogue, but in the Champions League, he let themselves down really, really badly. Like, but I think he's going to do all right in Barcelona.
I think he's one of those players. I've said I think he's got the intangibles where even if he's not scoring, he's got the grit and grind. He presses relentlessly.
Play for Leeds, bro.
Yeah, he will do all of those things to still make his presence felt.
Yeah.
But when you see the kind of ability that he has, you're almost frustrated that you're cheating me out, not scoring, bruv. Like, I expect that from like guys like Lamela, Richarlison, Lucas Moura. If you like, give me all the hard work and stuff. I get that, but I'm not really expecting goals from him.
But it's one of them now. He's played for a Leeds team where he could get away with not scoring every single game. He's learned that part of his game with the grit, where he's been in a relegation battle, he's had to step up and be that big player. Now he's taking the next step in his career, which is playing for a team like Barcelona, where he will have to score majority of games, or he will have to have a contribution in majority of games, and if he doesn't, he'll let himself down. So whether or not he can do that, we will see. But I do think he has the potential to do it. I really do.
Yeah, definitely. Top talent, man.
Vinicius started? Yeah, he has.
Yeah, he has. He had a chance early on as well.
Are we picking players of the tournament? Do we think there's going to be a special player in the tournament?
I said Vinny.
I said Vinny.
Same. I think this is the kind of tournament where he's been having breakout league campaigns, breakout Champions League campaigns, and I'm like, oh, now he's just waiting for the international one. I said, you look at the way his game has improved over the last 2 years, the way he's been able to take that mantle under Benzema. I think he'll do the same for Brazil at the World Cup, and he's been lacking a bit of goals for Brazil. And I feel like this is almost the perfect time to break those kind of dry spells and things like that. So
I echo everything you've just said. Like, this is his only stage. He hasn't done it yet, and he's only a kid still, lad. He's still only really young.
Spooky.
Champions League, La Liga, won the domestic cups, he's done everything. It's just time for him to step up in Brazil.
And it's crazy, because I swear to you, 2 years ago, I remember I was doing shows with Dos Locos on camera. We were talking about like top 5 wonder kids at the time, and it was Mbappe, Haaland, Sancho, Felix, and I'm trying to remember the other one. Sancho, Felix, and Havertz. Those were like the main 5 that people were always like, these are the next 5 up. 3 of those now are just Havertz, Felix, and Sancho. Been discarded by their side, basically.
Because they took the step up?
They took the step up, and they haven't really lived up to it, if that makes sense. But Vinicius, at that time, had you mentioned his name in the top youth talents, people would have laughed at you. And for me, that's what I love, is the way he's mentally dragged himself into this conversation. And he said, no, I'm here to stay. So I've said, I can see him being mentally tough enough to go to the World Cup and deliver for Brazil.
Me too. I can see that.
I've even said, top scorers, he'll be in and around there. Because I think if Neymar's going to be the one to be pulling the strings.
And you can see it already now. Neymar's dropping a little bit deeper.
Yeah.
Vinicius is making the runs down the side, which you'd expect because Neymar's he's not old, but obviously he's getting on football at him, so you can't see it. I agree with you, lad. I picked him as my player of the tournament.
Can't believe people were saying Vinny ain't going to start the tournament because of Martinelli.
It's madness to me. That's what I was saying about the manager. He's definitely got a plan. He knows his setup. Because for me, I'm a Liverpool supporter, so I obviously think Bobby should have went. His contribution in the league this season has been incredible. Martinelli definitely should go, 100%. He's been amazing. He offers so much.
Who do you think's the one that should have been left behind?
Anthony or Richarlison?
I said it earlier.
Anthony or Richarlison, yeah.
Anthony, you feel?
Anthony.
Yeah.
Not Richarlison plays well for Brazil.
He does.
Anthony.
He does. And I just don't understand why you would pick the same player, other than he has a structure and a plan, and he needs them type of players to fit in where he can. So Vinicius gets injured, Rafinha gets injured, stick Anthony in. Does that make sense? But Bobby can't play on the wings. He's not that type of player. But he would have offered something different for this team. He definitely would have. Something to drop deep like Neymar is now and be.
Would you have taken Firmino over Jesus, maybe?
No.
You'd definitely take Jesus.
Yeah.
Without question.
Jesus has been brilliant, lad. Without a doubt. What he's offered to that Arsenal team, the confidence and the form that he's in right now. Hasn't scored, but he's still having fantastic performances. He's hitting the bar. He's making contributions in the game. He's a nuisance to deal with. He's a better finisher than Richarlison. I just think that Bobby has something different to them too, which could have been implemented if they needed it. Same way that Trent's going with England. He's not going to start. We all know he's not going to start. But if you need an attacking fullback, he's on the pitch. He gives you different options. So I just think that Bobby could have given them that. But I'm obviously going to be a little bit biased towards it because I love him. I think he's brilliant. Just this season, he's been really good.
AM said, nobody said that about Vinicius, Fuad. Trust me, mate, 2 years ago, I remember when people were calling Vinicius a Somalian. He's not Brazilian, they were saying. Trust me.
Really good with his feet. Really good with his feet. As a shot.
I remember
the video of Benzema saying, Wallahi,
yes.
that brother is been
This is what I'm saying. People's memories are so quick to forget, I remember when he was being called a cage footballer and not an 11-side footballer. Don't give me that like everybody's been rating Vinicius for about 2 years. No.
Even his teammates didn't rate him.
His teammates.
His own teammates, captain said, bro, that boy is playing against us. Not possible.
Bro, it just says everything to you, man.
It's always Brazil. No one was talking about wonder kids. A lot of them have been Brazilian, haven't they?
Yeah.
We romanticise this country so much. It's mad, isn't it, how much we romanticise
If you are 18, if you're under the age of 18 or 19 and you're Brazilian, and you give me some form of flair, You better be the next Ronaldinho.
It's true,
you
lad.
better be the next Neymar.
Name every single top team in the world. Every single one of them, yeah?
Mate.
Every single one has a Brazilian player in there. It's like...
Have you seen?
It's like your criteria.
The new 16-year-old, Endrick.
Yeah.
Mate, he's 16.
Yeah.
He still hasn't even finished his GCSE.
Yeah.
I don't know what the Brazilian version of that is. ABQ. I don't know, whatever it is. But brother, people are talking about him like he's the next one up.
Should
Brazil in. Vinny Jr. He missed.
Leave it for Richarlison.
Cage footballer in, you
Leave it for Richarlison.
Hey man, he might be Somali. Nah, he made that himself, to be fair.
Yeah.
He made that himself.
Tucked in.
Or the defender made it for him.
Go to there, lads.
Yeah, nah. He
Didn't
went for
count
that.
Frappos, though.
Nah, he went for that.
Oh,
He
no,
went for that.
it
It got
Give
blocked.
Frappos
It got
a
blocked.
deflection.
Great
Good
tackle.
recovery. Good
Good
recovery,
tackle.
that.
It's not a corner there. I don't think they give it.
Milenkovic as well.
Serbia have got a few alright players, haven't they? They've got
Mate,
Savic.
I've said, you see that spine down the middle? They've got Milenkovic, SMS, they've got Vlahovic, Mitrovic, Tadic.
Kostic as well.
Yeah, Kostic out wide as well, but he's on bench today for some weird reason.
Gotta respect them.
Ooh,
He's
that's,
ninja, he's
those are the
ninja
type
to
of
the
balls
end.
you're going to be playing to Mitro, man.
Yeah. Oh,
Trent
is
knows.
that an injury?
Sorry, I had to get that in.
Oh, Thiago looks a bit sore there, lad. That's not good.
Hey,
he's alright.
they're stacked at centre back. They'll be good. Trust me.
Yeah, Militao's on the bench.
He doesn't even start for Juventus, does he?
Oh yeah,
Who,
Militao.
Bremer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Bremer does. He does. He's their big centre back signing. They're not going to be relying on Bonucci for too much longer. And they sold the Ligt in the summer as well.
Yeah.
Chiellini's gone to LAFC as well, so nah.
Messi. Oh, Neymar, lad. I love the guy. But you see that, lad?
Should see the one earlier.
Bruv.
There needs to be, someone needs to do a World Cup dive thing for Neymar. I love the guy. I honestly do.
A
Like
World
him as a
Cup
freestyler.
roll counter
Yeah,
is what I
'cause
want to see.
that
I
was
want to see how
brilliant,
many
that.
rolls he does throughout the whole tournament.
He knows exactly how to play it, lad. He's like Harry Kane, like that. Not like when you back into them, lad,
Oh, yeah,
and then just go,
yeah.
I always say,
You know what I
listen,
mean?
if you can win the free kick that way, do it, man.
Clever, lad.
It is clever.
Wait, you're playing
Some
the
would
game.
say cheating.
Having said that, though, referees in the Premier League now, I know we're going off the World Cup, but they are starting to realise that players are buying fouls by doing this, and they're not letting them get away with it, lad. To sort of, when you fall over, it's not a foul automatically, and the referees are going, you're not going to just buy it from me, mate. Oh.
Hey, Serbia need to come out and play a little bit more, man.
Oh, that was brilliant, by the way.
Oh,
He had 4 man on him when he got past them
He's
all.
so calm. He's
Go on,
Go on,
Rafinha. Give me
Rafinha.
some.
You got to it.
Oh, I knew the chop was coming.
too much. I don't think it's corner.
Yeah.
Put it out.
Yeah, I don't think it's going
The
to
hitman was on. The hitman's on him.
Miles
Oh, mate.
offside.
Aye, he used his head as well. Aye, that is
The hitman.
proper
Look at
defending.
this from Neymar.
Real men.
This is what Neymar's all about. This, lad. Can't get me, lad.
1,
Elegance.
2,
Elegance,
3,
lad.
4. Safe.
Oh, beautiful to watch, like. It really is. God, look, I don't know what's the thing about Neymar, what stresses me out, right? I feel like he could be proper strong if he wanted to be.
Yeah, you were saying this earlier.
I was
yeah.
saying this to him earlier, like, I can understand, you know, the roly-poly and the diving act.
When it was at
When
Santos,
you're 18,
yeah.
19, even till 23, I
Yeah.
can tolerate it because you still haven't developed that man frame.
Yeah.
But once you get to that stage where you've established yourself as an elite talent, I felt like that's where, you know, Ronaldo bulked up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, you see Trent is bulking up
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
bit.
Trent.
Top players, that's what they do. They get to that level and then they add on
Get a bit
5
tougher.
kilos. You see them come back over pre-season and you're like, I remember Company when he grew them biceps.
Big
I remember
naughty
Company
man.
at Hamburg. Go look at him. Skinny you with a big head. Then he comes City, stepped the levels up, put on a couple biceps and said, Gary Cahill, when do you think he got better?
Yeah.
When them biceps come through.
It's true, lad. So, like, a lot of these players that come through, they have brilliant technical ability because they're natural footballers. But when they come to the Premier League, you need to be a physical, athletic human being.
And don't get me wrong, I think Spanish players, for example, set a different template. And in La Liga, it's different. It's a much less physical league. You blow wind at a player and you win a free kick.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like, it's almost, they create that culture over there. But I feel like a lot of the time, top players, it just helps you physically to be stronger.
Look at Haaland, mate. Haaland literally bodies people and then scores.
Literally.
Runs into people and then slots it.
Mate, I'll give you a prime example. Bukayo Saka.
Yeah.
He looked like a skinny, scrawny kid when he broke through. The other day, I saw him running with the ball. A player tried to tackle him and got injured. I said, big man, how are you injuring man with these pounded yam.
You understand? Bro, you bounce off.
That brother is eating something else. He is built different.
Do you know who else did that? Mohamed Salah.
Mo Salah, same thing.
Honestly, that guy is a...
Go look at him
like
for Basel and Chelsea.
Yeah, now he's a unit. I'm not joking. Like, I've never seen a man look like a statue more than him. Like, even more so than Ronaldo, lad. It's crazy.
Even if you... Someone said in the comments here as well, even Jude Bellingham now. If you see him, he's developing that man frame now. And he's still only 18, don't get it twisted.
How good was he, by the way, the other night, lads?
Incredible, man.
Isn't he just Steven Gerrard reincarnated? He really is, lad.
Hey.
He's a number 8, lads. He's a number 8.
You can say that because you're a Liverpool man, but me, I want to slow the roll on that. I'm like, yo, please, man, let these youngsters just become them, man. Like, let Bellingham be Bellingham. Forget Gerrard.
It's true.
Because even Gerrard at 18 was not doing what Bellingham's doing. Let's be real. Gerrard was a mash man when he broke through. He was a tackler.
Didn't have the tackle.
People didn't know the technical ability and the long shots and the third man runs. It was just, hey, you know what? Let me win my place in the team. Carragher needs filling in at right back. I'll be there. Yeah. Defensive mid, you need someone. I'll be there. McAllister and Danny Murphy. You lot can be the creators. I remember that.
Yeah. I'll just score a screamer from 40 yards. I'll tackle and score a screamer from 40 yards. And he was good at that. Like, he really was.
I'm telling you.
But he's, you know what? Hey, I can't lie. Gerrard, but number 8, lads.
You know what?
Number 8.
The comment section's right here, actually. There is one player who definitely failed the muscle test. Half-time here in Brazil, Serbia as well. 0-0. And it's been kind of mostly Brazil, but what's been your thoughts on the game so far? I know we've been talking about plenty of other things as well, but...
They look like they're huffing and puffing, but not quite blowing the house down yet, lad.
Yeah.
Serbia are resilient.
It's that final ball as well.
I just think when teams come against the big teams like Brazil, Argentina, England, Portugal, you see a massively resolute defence because they're really up for this game. They're not looking to be caught out mistakenly. They're not looking to switch off. They're switched on the entire game, and it makes it really difficult for teams like Brazil to break that. No matter what quality they got, they make it really difficult. And like we said, Serbia are to be respected. They have good quality players who are going to instill that in the players around them. Probably got good management. Like, they've been picked for a reason. So Brazil's struggling right now, but I have liked some of the tricks and flicks they've done, and I do think they will score eventually after Serbia's legs get tired. If they don't concede a cheeky one by Mitrovic, lad, because we all know what he's like, lad. He can have one shot and score. That's what they don't want. So
yeah,
I do think
Alessandro, underwhelmed so far, because we said the tournament really starts when Brazil kind of get here, but no goals so far.
No goals so far, but they've dominated them. I mean, these sort of teams, what they do is they're not lesser teams, but like when they're playing the big boys, they have them blocks, and it's difficult to go through them blocks. When a Brazil was playing an Argentina or something, they're attacking, so it's easy to come through the players because you can get caught out. But Serbia aren't looking to attack and get a goal.
Yeah.
I think they've done it like 2 or 3 times in the 45 minutes. They're literally just trying to sit back, trying to frustrate them. I think 0-0 at half time is better for Serbia than it is for Brazil. But Brazil,
here we are.
Yeah, look, there's the block.
Just got Mitrovic chilling on the top on his own. It's very difficult to break down a block like that.
Do you think that's a good game plan from Serbia?
Of course.
In the sense of, we feel like Japan did this.
Did it, yeah. Saudi Arabia did it.
And we've seen some of the other teams where they kind of grind out the result or get out the draw by playing this type of football. First game of the tournament, is this what Serbia need to do?
No, I mean, it could be the same thing that Saudi Arabia did or Japan did. Stay in the game, be in the game for the first half, and then second half, you can let the shackles off if you want in phases, And I'm sure they're doing it well. Apart from 1 or 2 odd long-range shots, I don't think they've really troubled the keeper, so I'm okay with that.
No, fair enough. Well, listen, appreciate everyone in the comments getting involved in the conversation as well. And listen, DR Sports is now also in the metaverse. So if any of you, I don't know if you remember from high school, have a hotel.
Yes, I do.
I was a regular on there.
Remember
so now
school,
DR Sports themselves are on Habbo as well at www.habbo.com. We have our own room where we talk all things football, and we even have our own VIP nights where you can speak to the big Don himself. Listen, click the link in the description. It's www.habbo.com. Check this out.
DR Sports is entering the metaverse.
Welcome to Habbo.
Come play games and chat about the latest football drama.
Meet up with friends, meet new people, and have a great time.
I'll be there on special VIP days. Click the link or go to the website at habbo.com.
Go check it out. Go get kitted up. Let us know your predictions for the second half as well. And guys, any substitutions you lot would make going into the second half?
Who can we think of to bring on? Martinelli would be brilliant to bring some electric energy. He'll be very direct.
Yeah.
I think the player that I would substitute so far from what I've seen from the game would be Rafinha. I think he's been a little bit casual. I think that's what Brazil is suffering from right now. You see this chance
maybe?
there? Who?
Paqueta?
Yeah, bring him on in midfield, but I'd rather see Martinelli, to be honest with you, lads. He's a nuisance.
Lucas Paqueta. Yeah. Lucas Paqueta. Maybe bring on Bruno Guimaraes.
Guimaraes, yeah.
Have maybe like a nice double pivot of him and Casemiro. I know Guimaraes can offer something going forward from deep from midfield as well.
Got a good long
And for me, maybe instead of Martinelli, I'd actually maybe go for Jesus out wide to see maybe can he. I know Martinelli, he's got the legs and everything, but I feel like Jesus will just be that little bit more deadly.
Why don't you put Jesus in the centre and then move Richarlison to the wing?
That's another shout as well. Yeah. That's a good call as well, actually.
Then he can always drop.
Richarlison, I've always said.
I see so much the similarities between Jesus and Bobby Firmino.
I think that.
Bobby Firmino is a player that I rate so much because he works for others. You know, at the time, when people cuss Bobby Firmino, I'm like, you don't know ball.
Yeah, because like I said for years and years, right, with Bobby Firmino. Yeah. He's our best technical footballer in the squad. Yes. We had Mo Salah and we had Sadio Mane, two of the best players you've ever seen. But technically we can do it. Yeah. So our two best players in Liverpool right now are Bobby Firmino and Thiago. They are technically gifted more than anybody else on our team. Bringing on though, Richarlison for me, I'm not disrespecting him. I do think he's got massive work rate and he does have quality in moments. He really does. I just don't think his crossing ability is that good. His eye for a pass isn't that good, and his final execution sometimes just isn't there. And I feel like if you put Martinelli on the wing, that would create so much chaos. Because that's what he's all about. He's all about being so direct and just being electric. And Serbia, with tired legs at 70th minute, they're not going to be able to deal with that, lad. He's one of them players that you can start in the first minute and everyone will be fit and he'll still do them.
Do you worry though a little bit looking at those Brazilian attackers that they don't, and Abdus Chowdhury here says it perfectly, Brazil have no killers. Do you feel like there's a lack of that killer instinct in that front line?
Do you think Neymar's not a killer?
Is he a killer though? Yeah. Is Neymar actually a killer?
Lad, I've watched a man.
Can you now say in this game, Neymar in the second half, I know he's got.
Give Neymar a free kick on 30 yards out, 25 yards out and see if he's a killer then, lad. This man is a serious footballer, lad. I know he's got his load people doubt him for loads of different reasons and I can see why. But he is definitely an unbelievable footballer. You don't play with Messi and Suarez and do all these mad things. You remember that goal where he kicked over someone's head, lad, and then slotted it afterwards? He is a killer, lad. He's amazing. He can definitely score a goal today. It's just a very resolute Serbia team that are up for it, lad.
I'll be looking at Rodrigo. I think Serbia in the second half we're going to be probably seeing a little bit more them come out of that defensive shape. But listen, half time, you know what time it is.
Oh, the spin that
wheel, baby. Let's go. Nice. So you'll be first.
Number one.
Let's see what the wheel of death.
I ain't got a song to sing.
And let's see if anybody can avoid the wonderful vessels.
I'll have the sauce. There we go. As long as I don't need to sing.
Some tricks.
Oh.
Saved.
What does that say? Saved.
I'm saved again, lad. Yes. 2 in a row, lad.
Alessandro, you're next. Off you go.
Nervous, man. I don't want to sing.
Let's go. R9 on the back. What we got?
Spin again, lads.
Saved.
Oh, saved.
Damn.
Jeez.
Hey, what's all this, man? No, Host is last. Host is last. Please.
I tell you what, Portugal got lucky there, didn't they?
Mate.
Portugal.
Very lucky.
Last minute, Inaki Williams doing up. Hey, if I speak, I'll be in trouble. If this is saved again, I will lose it.
Sing. Ha! I know you've got a song.
He loves that.
Give me a mic, bro. What do we say?
I don't want to make you dead, closer. Can I want to make you closer? Can I want to make you closer?
He's doing dancing as well.
Soweto, is that what you're singing right now?
You know, fair play. All right. Let me go.
I hope you've got that on camera, by the way. Fuad just got nutmeg. See that?
Yeah, that's what
Ain't no need for that, Doyle. Ain't no need for
now
that.
for the chili.
Just for that, I deserve to be saved, surely, no?
Chili!
Chili! Production! Chili!
Hey, that was marvellous.
This is a fix! Hey, they got Mac on the back here!
Production, should we give him this one?
Doyle making a noise said you get chili.
Production, please.
Give me this. Watch this, yeah. Straight down
Bro,
the
no,
straight down the
No, look into the camera, lad. No, look into the
whole bottle. Y'all ready for this?
Y'all ready for
The whole bottle.
You mad?
Alright. What do we say?
I think they say we should stop taking that one. They have chili in the fridge, actually.
Hey, the camera needs to see your face, you know that, doesn't it?
No, not that one. There's a chili in the fridge.
Is there an actual chili?
Yeah.
So you're like,
This one is the... Production, what I say?
he took it before. He was like, let me take the sauce first because I know it's easier. What is it?
You feel it straight away.
Really? What is it? Oh, ultra death sauce. Okay.
I told you.
Ultra
I said not
death
this one. I tried to stop you. You see, I was helping him. I was advising. I said not this one.
Can we show them? Hey, let's just show them dead quick what the
told you.
sauce is. Right. Look what it says on the bottle. You watching? This camera, yeah. Look at this. Yeah. Ultra death sauce.
I said there's chili in the production.
Hey, he
I don't think Pepsi's the right drink, bro.
He works for us. Like, we need him to talk after this.
I think you need water.
No, I think I put a little bit too much on there.
I don't think drinking fizz is going to help
There's chili
either.
in the fridge. I'm going to go bring chili for you. Me, if I ever do chili, this is not chili for me. They say dead something. I'm going to take chili in the fridge.
And that's all we have from the Sports today.
Because our moderator, man down. Moderator down.
You are actually going to move it there! Hey, yo.
Hot.
Okay, man.
Hey, do you know another player that's bulked up actually? Silly man, Grealish.
Huh?
Grealish, lad. Got bigger on he from when he was 18, 19.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Another guy.
actually, yeah, you know what? Let's go back to that because there were some great shouts coming in from that as well. Yo. Certain words, it just slaps you in your face. Like, bro, you just get this flush of heat. I'm like, hey, man.
I can see the waves coming from your grade, lad.
Oh, shit. All right. Hey, Goretzka was another one.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone from Bayern, from Bayern.
You see, when
There's a lot
he
of people
actually
from
got
Bayern.
better when he got big.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Lad. It was like a 6 month, or not even that, a 6 week transformation. And he went from skinny Donny lad to, I'm going to take your beard off.
Yes.
Right? Give me your beard right now.
It was nuts.
It's mad.
Even
Lever was the same
even
from Dortmund to
Lewandowski, I was
Bayern,
going to say. Lewandowski followed his program shortly afterwards.
What did he feed him in Bayern Munich, lad?
Do you know who went the opposite way? Who, when they got bigger, they actually got worse. I'll name you 2 players, actually, I can remember.
Tell me.
Romelu Lukaku. I felt like at Everton, he was more streamlined.
He was boss. West
And
Brom,
then-
Everton. With
Yeah,
the
streamlined thing. You could see
Power,
the
lad.
speed.
Yeah,
you could
yeah,
see
yeah.
the straight line speed.
Yeah, and he was still strong.
And I thought, yo, when he cut the dreads off, maybe a bit of speed, wind resistance, you know what I'm saying?
Aerodynamic and that, lad.
He put on an extra 20 and I said, okay, man, this ain't easy.
It's not
this
for you,
ain't
bruv.
easy. And the other one is Micah Richards. I remember Micah Richards, when he first broke through, was like slim and lean. And I felt like that was when he was at his athletic. And the more muscular he got, the more injury prone he became. Yeah. And I was like, some guys need to know their bodies a little bit better, I feel like.
That's true.
But nah, keep them coming, man. A lot of,
Hot. Do you reckon?
Do you know what it is, Jay? It's because I put it on my lip as well, bruv.
Yeah. Do you know who hasn't done that but still brilliant? Absolutely brilliant. Mr. Philip Foden. Philip Foden, lad, he is a wonderful footballer. And he's not a big lad. He's brilliant, lad. And I can say that as a Liverpool fan, he is the best young talent in England.
Do you know who was, I was watching a Mark Noble podcast the other day and he said Yossi Benayoun.
Yeah,
that was
lad.
a funny one. He goes, Yossi Benayoun, if you saw him in just his boxers, you would struggle to understand how he's actually a professional footballer. He goes, he looks like he weighs 5 kilos soaking wet. He goes, but you put him on a football pitch and the guy will twist and turn you out your
Where was
skin.
José Barnier from?
West Ham.
I know he played for Liverpool. He was boss for us, lad.
Then he came to West Ham, then West Ham to
Liverpool?
Chelsea.
No, Liverpool, lad.
Then Liverpool. Was Liverpool first or Chelsea first?
I don't know.
He came to Arsenal, so.
Did he?
On loan.
He ended there.
No, on loan. So once he's in loan from
Absolutely
Chelsea,
everywhere,
I
lad.
think it was.
Yeah, I think he went Liverpool first, then you lot sold him to Chelsea, and that was part of the swap deal, Raul Morelos, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, it might have been, yeah.
I think so. I remember Raul Morelos, there was some swap deal.
We didn't get... Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
But no.
Raul Morelos, like, he was good for us, and then he just wasn't.
I can't lie to you, man. I might cry after the string.
That World Cup next to you, Fuad, looks delightful, you know, glistening. Fuad said, I can't speak. I'm dead. Oh, look who's coming on.
Oh, is there any milk back there?
Hey, Paqueta.
He's already on the pitch.
He's off, yeah?
He's already on the pitch.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, he's playing in the pivot with Casemiro.
Look at Alisson's moustache, lad. Fantastic. What a man.
Bro, I feel like this drink is actually making it worse.
Yeah, you need water or
Yeah, will do, lads. You need
milk or water. Yeah.
It looks like they're using that same camera they use for the La Liga.
La Liga,
4K.
exactly
Yeah.
what I said, lad. Cinematic mode.
The Premier League cameras are like Stone Age cameras, bro. This was a better camera.
Please.
It might make it worse, innit? Water
Neymar.
makes it worse.
I don't understand why is he taking his t-shirt off and all this madness, lad. He's only doing half time. And he's got his kicks halfway. I don't know what's going on, lad.
Putting on all the theatrics with the...
With his entourage.
He is a little diva, lad, but he's a brilliant
put on the
footballer.
wrist tape that, that he doesn't use to wipe sweat, It's just there for designer purposes. Look, Neymar, the whole stadium's waiting for you, man. Come on.
Hello, lad. It actually is.
Such a prima
really
donna,
Taking it
man.
in, isn't he?
But what wonderful to watch, lad. I don't get on this bandwagon of hating
Right,
on
man's
him,
putting
lad.
on his shirt while coming on the pitch now. If I'm
lad,
if I'm
he
a
is.
Serbian centre-mid, I'm breaking
He's a
the first
little
5 minutes.
diva, lad. He's a diva, but I love him. I still think he's a brilliant footballer, lad.
It's because you're one of those techie tech
Yeah,
guys,
yeah,
man.
exactly,
You
lad.
love all that, man.
I love it as well.
Old school hard nose.
Look at that. He said that the game has started.
Look, the game is starting. He's doing up his laces.
He's not even happy.
He's not serious.
Like, he's not.
Nah,
yeah,
man.
fair play.
Serbia, I would take this. I would take this
go
personally
now, yeah,
if I
go.
was
In fact, Serbia right now are passing the ball at the back.
I'd take that
It's
personally.
okay now, Marta. It's your laces, lad. Okay. Now they're playing. Oh my days.
They'll go
What
forward.
we going predictions-wise?
It's going to be 2-0 to Brazil after these get tired, lad.
I'll be alright.
Serbia are going to get tired.
Oh,
Here we go.
oh, is that Neymar?
Oh,
he chipped it.
Milinkovic, savage.
Was that
Another
Neymar? He should've chipped
No,
that.
this guy is wasteful, man.
Yeah. Was that Rafinha?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Was it Rafinha?
That's two
Oh,
good
it was
chances,
again.
man. Look at the guilt look on his face as well. He knows.
Just think it, man.
Yeah.
Brazil have so many options. He could get dropped next game.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
Because
lad.
I think he's always going for placement or something. I don't know what he's doing.
He's just hitting it.
There's
Hey,
no
come on,
composure.
man.
He don't have composure. When you composure.
And that's
Every
that's
game-
the difference, lad. That's what I'm talking about, right? So, Rafinha leads. Big fish in a little pond, yeah? Doesn't have to have the mentality of, if I mess up, I'm going to get dropped. No, I'm not. I'm one of the best players in this team. It's not the same for Brazil. It's not the same for Barcelona. And that's where a lot of these players drop off sometimes because their mentality is lacking. And it's not their fault, lad. It's just a human thing. Mentality is the biggest thing in football. And if you don't have it, it doesn't matter how good you are with the ball at your feet, you won't do anything. You won't be successful, lad. And I think that's what he's suffering from right now. Missed a chance earlier, missed a chance there, and he's like, I can't score. This is doing me head in. Might be what he's doing in Barcelona, in the big stage and Champions League and stuff, It's not easy, lad. These are all human beings.
It ain't easy, trust me.
But he's definitely wasted 2 chances today. And he'll know it.
Can Serbia punish them?
There we go.
Man,
Brazil
they're
on the
making a
counter again.
lot. Is that
Listen,
4
you
on
can
4?
square the ball now. Square the ball.
I don't rate
that's a
Richarlison.
foul ref,
That's
no.
a foul ref.
they're making a lot of mistakes.
Richie is not it for me,
good
He's
ball.
not.
Yeah,
Back to him,
barely
back to him.
Barely touched the ball.
Wasted.
It's just wasteful. Yeah. It's that block. It's that two block of 4 then.
Hey, get Vlahovic on, man.
Yeah,
And Kostic, I think. Kostic,
Yeah, Kostic
as well.
man. He's
Playing
got
well. He's one
wicked ball.
of Juventus' best players this season. I don't know why he's not.
And
Even,
even for
I don't even
Frankfurt
know why he's not started.
Yeah. Because you think even the balls he could whip
Yeah,
into
yeah.
Mitrovic.
That's like Juventus this whole season. Like Vlahovic is
Just
on
cash money
scraps,
in it, yeah.
but it's literally the only person that's putting them balls in is Kostic.
Yeah.
I think the goal's coming soon.
So do I. I just hope that Brazil don't take it too casual and don't be too complacent with this. Oh, that was nice, that.
Oh, yes. Mitro.
That was Brazilian from the Serbian.
Oh, go on then. Oh, go on
He
then.
messed it up, lad.
Ah, he fucked it, innit?
Still got it. Ah,
Come on, get up, man.
go on, boys.
Vinny, you've got to run now, lad. Vinny, you've got to run. Now he needs
Vinny.
it.
Oh, that's a
coming
yellow.
Free kick all day, yellow, yes. Nemanja Gudej.
There we go. This is the free kick.
Yeah. See, Neymar steps up to this now. He's got every chance of scoring it, lad.
That hairline is crazy.
You're a bad
like
man,
young
Fuad.
Vegeta, bruv. What
He's
the
just
hell?
trying to live his life, lad. You know what I mean?
Kakarot.
Who was it? Oh, it was Neymar that got took
And
out
his
for it.
ankle as well. And he's always got problems with his ankles.
His faces that he pulls when he gets taken down, lad, the fucking boss.
Oh, I can't miss that,
He
man.
almost cut it back for.
He's done so well there.
He won it
That's the leads in him
perfectly,
there.
yeah.
That's the leads in him. And then,
He's trying
yeah,
to go through
that's
his
also
legs.
the leads in him there as well.
Chip it.
You don't know what he was going for there. Just a little dink. But again, it's a human
Jonathan
thing.
Mitchell, appreciate your super chat. He says, just tuning in now, lads. Why isn't Jesus starting? Geezer's been ripping up the Premier League.
He has. Why isn't Bobby there? Ask you the same question. Being ripping up the Premier League too.
Richarlison,
He has.
yeah. Let me tell you the reason why. 18 goals in 36 games. Put some respect
How
on
many's he got this season?
R9's
How many's he got
name,
this season?
yeah?
How many's he got this season?
R9, the real R9.
How many's he got this season? How many's Richie got this season, lad? Also, watch the stream against Marseille, whoever in Champions League, and listen to him talk about Richie then, okay? When he's playing
by
for
the end of the stream, though,
while he's romanticising
by the end
Richie.
of the stream, we was on side, you know what I'm saying? All I ask is you contribute.
Looks like he's gonna score this. They're gonna score this.
He's
There's
put
too
it
much
straight in the
space.
corner.
I don't even know
Go
why
on,
I'm doing
Nene.
Richarlison prop, to be fair.
Or it's going to hit the hitman. The hitman's ready on the far corner.
This wall in front of the wall, is this to block the keeper's vision? Look at it, he's got like predator eyes, lad. He's like, top left this, you know. There you go. Oh.
Yeah. What he said to me, Neymar, edge of the
Kill
box,
it.
free kick. He said, he's got it. No way.
Did it. If they score a corner, Brazil, fair play, like, but also, can you just score an open goal play? That's why we're watching you. The world is watching you right now.
Oh, go on then. Woo!
Ricky,
Ooh.
ooh.
Richie Rich.
Everyone's on the floor.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
He's in his throat.
SMS.
Oh,
Ooh.
ball at him in the throat.
Yeah, man. Whoa, pause.
Who's ever been hit in the butt in the throat by a footy, lad? That's a mad way to get hit. You got some tall lads here,
Yeah.
haven't they? Jeez. The games today haven't been great, have they? We've had one good game in Portugal and the other ones were a bit poor, weren't they? 1-0, Switzerland,
Don't worry. This will liven up.
It better add, lad, because this is
Ain't
Brazil.
no game that I'm hosting and there's going to be no goals. I guarantee that.
The one that everyone expects goals as well.
Yeah,
Especially with these two teams.
it's always the way. It's always the way, lad.
I just hope, listen, 60th minute, Serbia just switch up the formation, throw on the Kostic, Vlahovic. I mean,
But this is the thing, though,
little
Fuad, right?
something for me.
I was talking about this, right? I was talking about them getting tired and then them switching off. And that, when you get tired, you make mistakes because you can't think straight. And with these 5 substitutions now, that'll stop that happening in a lot of games. It really will. So if you want to be resolute and you want to be resolute the entire 90 minutes,
You can be.
you can be because you've got a whole half of a team to come on.
But the thing is, if you've got quality in depth, you can keep coming and attacking for the
Yeah,
whole 90 minutes as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Something needs to happen in this
There we
game.
go. Cool.
Here we go.
Oh,
Got to score now.
Richarlison again.
Rafinha, don't fuck it!
Rafinha, sorry.
What a tackle that was, I can't lie to you.
That was also
incredible.
bad ball by Richie, that. It was bobbling everywhere, lad. He needed it on the floor.
R9 hype.
Oh,
Is that
my days.
Paquetá?
Did you see that? What's he doing?
Yeah, he lost the ball, of course. You're doing showboating.
What was that all about? Because
Barry Greenberg says Brazil need a bit of Bobby today. Brazil look like they don't care.
Oh, he's brilliant. Look, did you see that?
Arctic Temper says all European semis, bro. Book it.
This is the thing, innit? Like, I was talking about this to one of my friends today. Football's been so Eurocentric for so long. It's not really... It's mad. Like, all the football culture, all the coaching, everything. We get all these wonderful players from South America and bring them to Europe. When really, we all romanticise Brazil. Are they as good as we think they are? Based on, you know, the coaching, all that stuff. Definitely got the
Vinny, here we go.
Put that in.
Out wide. No. Oh, he still got it. Oh my God.
That was
Neymar.
That was a good cross.
Oh.
Just needed someone to get on the end of it, man.
The header that was flying, he's flying in like when that was.
Like a salmon.
Yeah, was that Richie?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
That's what he's good for. Throwing his body at stuff, lad. I give him that.
Ali Raza says Asia's coming along now as well, and to be fair, I have to agree with him.
Say
I do
again?
think a lot of the Asian teams are coming along now as well. Definitely, they've improved. I think a lot of the times we almost expect that from the African teams, where I feel like they've kind of underwhelmed this World Cup a little bit.
Yeah.
I think even Japan in 2018, they nearly knocked out Belgium. They were 2-0 up, and then they bottled it in the final game.
Japan, absolutely love Japan. The culture in Japan is all about being really good at something, being a perfectionist, being the best at whatever this single attribute is. So I really respect their technical ability on the ball. They've always had ballers, lad.
And
always.
work rate is like
Immense. Also, football kits that they produce are...
Yeah, that away shot.
Some of the best, lad. They
Japan,
are beautiful.
Mexico, Saudi Arabia, for me, best 3 kits of the tournament.
Really, yeah?
Saudi Arabia's one.
I like Jamie's, can't lie.
Their home
I was
shirt's
saying
nice.
that.
I like
So
it.
boring.
I like
Nah,
it.
Just
I like
one
it.
black strip in the middle.
Looks like a Formula One, like pit crew t-shirt, you know it, lad. And I also like Croatia. I always love Croatia.
I feel like Germany have had better kits in previous tournaments.
Croatia for me as well.
Croatia's always nice.
That's
it! There we go!
Is that Rafinha? It's not Rafinha.
Neymar.
No,
Neymar Junior.
It's coming, it's coming.
Neymar, what are you doing, lad? Because I said, I backed you, lad, yeah.
I really feel
make me look
like Serbia
soft, bro.
have to change something, in my opinion. Because they're not even defending it that well.
Clean.
I feel like they're getting carved apart now at this point in the second half.
Brazil.
And this is what I meant, man. Do these Brazilians have killers in that front line?
I mean, Neymar is a
guys
killer.
who you can bet your mortgage on that they're going to score that chance. I don't look at any of these guys and they don't convince me. Jesus, Richarlison, Rafinha, Vinny, even him. He will maybe need 2-3 chances to score. There's no killers in there. They're all nice players and they're all ballers.
Okay, so then who are we talking about killers? Harry Kane, killer.
Levan, killer. Haaland, killer.
Levan missed the penalty, bro.
I know, but he's still a killer.
Yeah, I know, but then it's just...
Maybe not in a Poland shirt, but he's still a killer. You're asking me what the profile of a killer is, that's what I mean. A guy who you can look at him and say, that's a killer right there.
I think they've had that issue for the last decade. I mean, they had Fred, Joe,
do you remember that Fred
Luis
tournament?
Adriano.
Oh my God. Ugh.
Fred, Joe and Luis Adriano for a decade.
I'll ask you this question
like a lost homeless guy, man.
I'll ask you this question then. Who are the big strikers in this World Cup? Because you're saying that Neymar, Vinny, all these players are not. And I think Neymar is definitely...
killer.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I can see what you're saying.
Yeah.
And you're basically saying then there's no central forward. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
There's no central forward. And do you know why that's funny? Because your man's there, Richie, and he's not a killer either, is he, lad? I've
always said he's not a killer. That's why he shouldn't have paid 60 million for him.
And he wears the same.
got a dog in him.
I was about to say, you know, it would be better, Bobby, but then even him, he's not a killer.
People are saying, that's what I was just about to say. Multisir just said Bobby Firmino is a killer.
He's a passive man. He's definitely passive. But this season, he has
Shaquille was saying Martinelli is a killer.
Nah.
You think he's a killer?
No.
No way.
I know what you're talking about.
You're talking about
deadly finishes.
Yeah.
Mo Salah, put him on the ball, he scores.
Killer.
He's just finishing.
Salah's a killer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Haaland, there you go.
Haaland, killer. Yeah. And it's like, and I'm not saying these guys have to be like top goal scorers. Like, you can just be a good striker who, you know, he gets through on goal.
Yeah.
I fancy that.
I mean, that's what
these
Mo Salah
Brazil
is.
guys, they're all a little bit wishy-washy for me. Everything leading up to the finish, I think they can do perfectly. That finishing part,
if these lose this game, yeah.
Oh my God, back post. Come on!
This is where they can get a goal, Serbia. They've got tall, strong fellas, yeah. They can get one here. Dusan Tadic. Good ball.
Oof. That's where Mitchell needs to be lingering, man.
He's standing there going, "Have I got that, lad?"
Yeah, no.
They're not going to commit too many men forward. Why, Serbia? This is your chance to score. Just be brave.
The hitman. This is where the hitman and Milinkovic.
They've got I think almost every player in their team is over 6 foot.
Yeah, over.
Big lads.
And Brazil are quite small.
Why is he clicking?
Hey, you know what that means. Hey.
Here's the ball.
Right here.
Here's the ball.
Tadic. Oh, cleared away.
Very good corner that, because it's going towards the goal.
Yeah, put it in that trouble area.
And they're like, if you leave this, that's just going to go in, so deal with it.
They're saying bring on Jesus, Martinelli and Rodrigo.
I think
change the whole front line.
Rodrigo's another one. Yeah, you are right now. They have got a lot of... Neymar is a killer to me, lad. It genuinely is. If you give him a chance, he usually scores it. He hasn't had a clear cut. I think the ones that Rafinha had, if he had that, he would have scored it.
Who's that?
The Neymar. I really do, lad.
Okay. Do you know what? I'm being harsh on Neymar. He does have killer tendencies.
Yeah, loads.
But he's not like a...
Like the fucking...
What
was it? The PSG comeback, lad. That was him. That was all him.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Don't forget the Barca comeback. Or is
that
what you meant?
Yeah, against PSG.
Oh, Barca.
Sorry, he plays PSG now. Yeah. When he played for Barca and he won 6-1.
Oh, yeah.
That was all him.
Penalty, free kick.
And the assist.
I don't want him Messi or anything. He was the pinnacle of that. Yeah.
He made that happen, lad. Dusan Tadic is giving him crap right now. Do you see that?
Yeah,
he's got that shithouseness about him, innit?
Muppet, lad.
Who's that? Is that Paquetá again? No.
Come on, Rafinha, man.
Oh, that was... Don't
Go
shoot.
on,
Don't
hit
shoot.
it! I like that! Give me some more of that!
Who was that?
Alessandro, I think. No, yeah, Alessandro.
No, I think it was Alessandro, the left back.
Oh, what a strike that was.
Go on, Cole.
Really, that was a waste.
Nah, that was waste.
See, long shots, man. That's what we need. Every World Cup needs that. Give me more of that.
That's the strike, where it goes up and down, bounces just before the keeper gets in. He can't
dips in it.
Can't get that.
Can't get to it, and even if he does, it might fumble in.
Yeah. What a strike that is. Unlucky, lads.
Lucky he hit him and going again.
It's coming.
Having said that, though, they're still getting reduced to 40-yard shots. What's this, lad? Scored a goal, a boss one.
You
Brazil.
9 men behind the ball, man. It's hard. It ain't easy.
No.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not. Have Brazil changed the green on their kit?
Yeah.
It's a bit more luminous, isn't it?
A luminous.
It's like more lime green, isn't it?
Yeah.
Might play a factor.
Go on, put it through.
Now! He's in!
Nah, it's poor.
Mitrovic is not... Oh,
Good God, who played that pass?
Richie, lad. That was Richie, lad.
Man, what you got lead in your feet?
Richie is not that finesse baller. He's not that guy. He's a bulldog, lad.
Still toe caps to the World Cup.
He's a bulldog. That's what he is. He's great at running at you. But when it comes to that finesse, he doesn't have it, lad. That's what I mean about Bobby going. That's why Bobby should have went. Because he has that finesse.
I'm telling you, the way this is going,
Serbia got to score one goal.
Yeah.
Brazil are going to sit there and feel sorry for themselves.
It's going to be like a half chance or some set piece where you think, oh, okay, yeah, it's been coming.
Scrappy little one in the box and Mitrovic just gets his toe on it, lad, and it goes in.
I'm surprised he's still on. Because he had a niggle and he was close to not actually even going. Okay. So I'm surprised he's still on. I would bring on Vlahovic because he scores off scraps for Juventus. So
yeah,
and I'll bring Kostic on as well. I think Serbia just won that draw because a draw is good for them.
I agree.
Who else is in this group?
Cameroon and Switzerland.
Yeah.
I watched that game. I don't think any of them were that good.
If you take a draw in this, you can literally rest on the other two results. Cameroon and Switzerland. Yes. I reckon Serbia can beat them.
I do too. Well, they haven't showed as much in this game, so I can't say I think they could. But to keep it defensively, they're doing well so far.
I think they're showing far too much respect.
Oh, go on, Neymar.
Oh my God. Okay, I can see why.
No,
that's it.
Okay. Too much. Yeah.
Hey! Hey! There it is!
Richie!
Inevitable! They doubted him! R9 has arrived!
Yes,
He's here!
Hey,
the real R9!
Hey, can
not
you
this
hear
one,
this
not this
shameless Tottenham fan?
Richie, baby!
Richie R9.
Hey!
Hey,
Respect
R9.
the boy, man! right place,
Hey,
right
sell
time.
it out here, boys.
Sniff the danger.
If Ronaldo ever heard this, lad, he'd throw up, bro.
Hey, North London derby, where was Ronaldo? In the stands, watching Richie
He
all
wasn't
night.
calling Richie.
He was like, hey, that's my
18th goal.
replacement there.
Now it's the 18th goal.
18 goals in 37 caps. Respect my dog, we finally scored at the World Cup. And listen,
He did well there, though.
Nah, he's not.
right place, right time. That's what real poachers do. They sniff the danger. Fox in the box.
How many goals has he got this season? Yeah,
2.
nice and silent, lad.
In the Champions League.
No, altogether.
Oh, Premier League? No, he hasn't scored in the Premier League. That's what I said. I hope he goes to the World Cup and does this.
Yeah.
This is what I need.
Yeah.
The thing
You
is,
think I'm angry about this, Doyle?
Even that was crap.
I love it.
Look, you see the way he made
Give me some
contact
more of
with
that.
the ball.
Give me some more of that.
but he was in the right place at the right
He
time.
was,
and that's what you need.
He was
That's what
there
you
to
need.
stand on the ball to bounce off him. Yeah, he was, lad. Yeah, he was.
That's a bit like Olivier Giroud. He's there when
Sniff now,
when you
Charles.
Nah,
need him.
Giroud's better than
No, he's
Richie,
better
lad.
than, yeah, obviously he's better, but
What's
I'm
up?
saying, like,
You don't-
when you're in that
Not enjoying it
position.
now? No? Not enjoying Richarlison now?
The good one does
Some
come
players
without
now.
Vinicius, isn't it? He just
Hey.
he just a tapping match.
That was exactly.
Richarlison,
That was
the
all Neymar.
Fox.
That was all Neymar.
Neymar,
and
Neymar,
Vinny.
yeah, Vinny, yeah.
That, yeah, the dribbler, the one that dribbled it into the
Oh,
box.
nice,
Mate,
nice,
drawed
nice,
4
nice.
players to him to then
Yeah.
create space for Richarlison to go, oh my God, it's not for goal.
Right place, right time.
I thought that was a foul for Serbia, to be fair. And he's giving them a
Nah,
yellow.
fair play to Neymar, man. He did make that goal. That's what we need, man. This is what we need.
I think Silva completely missed the ball.
Told you lot. I host a stream. There's always going to be goals. Yeah?
Referee kicks
Now the
him, man.
floodgates open, please. Serbia, we need you to rise it. We need you to make some subs.
Ooh. Sorry, I need Neymar to score
Why?
Do.
for my bet. Said Richarlison to score, get a card. Lukic should get a yellow, and he got a yellow.
Whoa, why? I think
Yeah,
it-
that should have been a foul. He completely missed it, and they gave it to Brazil because the next play literally killed him, and then he got a yellow as well.
That's bad refereeing. That was bad. He literally jumped into him, palmed him in the face.
And you know what, Sire? You're right. He said, see, Fuad, I said before, Richie needs service. You hate to see it, man.
That wasn't service.
That was he was in the right place, right time. So,
Hey! Let my guy get his coming off! Come on, man!
Now
I
they're-
hear you, Sire. I hear you, bro.
Are they coming on
And
now?
shout out Amar for the super chat as well. He says, Real Madrid.
Vlahovic coming now.
Serbia makes some subs quickly, actually, just before that super chat. Who's that? Vlahovic coming on and Lazovic?
Lazovic, yeah.
Interesting. Is that Danko Lazovic? Nah, can't be.
So they'll be going at Brazil now. This is where
Okay.
you see a different side of Serbia. So let's see.
I like this. So they brought on 2 attackers. Let's see how Serbia go for this now. Hopefully this lasts half an hour now. We see some more goals, if anything.
This is not a league. This is a cup. It's not a knockout right now, but it's a group. You need to win. So I'm
The thing
glad
is-
that he's changing the tactics. You can't just sit back all game. You can't do that. You're in a cup tie. You need
This
to win.
should open up the game now. There should be chances from
And if they
both.
do, Brazil should win.
This is where now Brazil can find them spaces where Vinny and Rafinha can get into. Like now, look, there we go. Like, if it was a better ball,
Yeah. Poor defending, really.
because you have the centre backs all the way up there. So if they lose the ball,
Big up
Neymar,
Amar.
Neymar, lad. Oh my days, what a player, lad.
Big up
Safe.
Amar Nail for the super chat as well. He says Real Madrid 2003 had the best squad in history. Zidane, Beckham, Figo, Carlos, R9, Casillas, Raul.
But who won the
World-class
Champions
galore.
League?
He says
AC Milan.
Arsenal 2004 is a close second.
But yeah, I'd say one of AC Milan's teams, yeah, as well.
I mean, considering Real Madrid
Seedorf,
2003 didn't even lift the title.
I'll go to the one with Hullet, Van Basten, Rijkaard,
Wow.
Baresi.
I think the Barcelona team, you can't.
That
argue
one, the
with
Barcelona team as well.
Yeah. And
There
then
we
you
go.
look at
There-
it. Oh
look,
my God,
look,
3 on
that's
3.
ex-
Wow.
Neymar pass it.
Wide open, one
No.
more. Ay, 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 Dios mío.
No.
Vinny!
What just happened then? Hey, what was that?
Yeah, chair.
Your studio has collapsed.
Bruh.
I don't know what that was.
That was so wonderful, and then that.
And he went flying as well. Look at that for a bit of a...
Hey,
Scissors
Vinny's
the
too
ball up.
funny, man. You could tell he got too excited in it. You could see the lights. Saw his name in lights and he was like, alright, this
He
is
done
me.
really well. He did amazingly well, lad. Rolled him, and then
I
just
like them boots.
slipped.
Oh no, don't get injured.
Are his boots old boots or are they new?
No, they're new.
Are they?
I don't think Adidas have made good boots in a
No, he's with
while.
Puma. He's with Puma. He's with Puma.
Oh, Neymar, is he?
Yeah, he's been with Puma for a couple of years now.
He was with Nike, lad, and for some reason,
he wanted to be on his own.
So many athletes, lad.
Well, because they had Mbappe coming through and they wanted him to be the face, and he was in that weird middle phase of you can't be the face because Ronaldo is there, and in the new era Mbappe is there, and they never fully made him the guy.
You're the middle child, lad.
Yeah. And I think he wanted to always be the guy, and Puma just said to him, look,
a bit like him at Barcelona.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Remember Gigi Buffon, lad? My Pumas.
Puma King.
Pumas.
Yeah, they were the first boot when Neymar signed. The first
Doyle,
boots were the Puma Kings.
He's a Puma type player. I don't know why.
My first ever football boots were Puma Kings, lad.
Yeah, you definitely strike me as a black Puma King, but you're very techie.
I love,
That's what I'm saying. You know them techie men that are just wearing Adidas, the plain black Adidas.
I always, when I was young, it used to be the flashy one.
That's him.
That's what I wear, lad. I wear Copa
100%. Actually, you wear that, innit?
Yeah, I wear Copa Mundials, lad. They're my boots.
Yeah, you don't strike me as a flashy boot kind of guy.
I don't like all these pink, yellow.
That was me when I was young.
I was going to say, that strikes me as Alessandro, the light blue, the yellow. I'm like, yo.
Now I've got older, yeah. I'm on old school Puma Kings now.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
as
the
you get
flashy's
older,
gone.
I was brought up like this. The way I was brought up in Liverpool was, if you wear them boots, lad, you better be the best football player on that pitch because everyone's looking at you.
Too many man are all the gear, no idea, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Look at him, lad, sitting on his little throne.
RC3, man.
Legend.
Roberto Carlos.
Who's your favourite? So another question, seeing as we're watching Brazil, who's your favourite Brazilian player of all time? I think it's very obvious for me who it is.
It's very obvious as well.
Ronaldinho.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
For me, it's tight. Ronaldinho is one of my favourite players, but I like Kaká as well because of the Milan.
Yeah, of course, lad.
Well, as a kid, like
Kaká
was like one of the main reasons I fell in love with Milan at such a young age.
Do you know who's one I really loved? I don't think gets enough credit in general. Lucio.
Yes, Lucio was good.
Lucio was absolutely boss.
Sorry, lads.
Absolutely boss, man.
He was.
Like for Bayern Munich, for Brazil.
There it is.
Oh, please! Oh, go on then!
Oh, there it was.
Man saw his name in lights. He said, bicycle, let's go.
Was that Vlahovic? What happened there?
I can't tell with Vlahovic.
People,
He's
let
got
us know
short
your
hair
favourite
now.
Brazilian of all time as well. I'm seeing some shouts coming in. People saying Socrates.
Yeah,
Ronaldinho.
Socrates, you know,
Yeah, he
lad,
was good.
that's what was the Brazilian team? Maybe they can say in the comments.
1970.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Jairzinho.
Socrates, Falcao,
The best goal
Zico.
ever scored. Like
They had arguably the best team, but they never won it, which is the most frustrating part.
Who was the guy that scored that goal? Was it Luis Alberto or something like that?
Carlos Alberto.
Alberto.
The one where he overlaps on the right, yeah.
Beautiful.
Apparently he was the first ever attacking fullback. AM says Emerson Royale. Fair play to you, man.
Legend of the game, lad.
Rafael Santos. I know you're Brazilian for sure. He says
Zico.
Pele
Zico
and Garrincha. The bow-legged wonder of the 60s, man.
Romario.
Obviously Pele, he's there as well. Zico, I remember him standing out, lad. As in, I don't remember watching him standing out, but I remember him being talked about a lot.
Zico.
Yeah.
Zico's like Platini.
Cafu
as well, another
The
one.
last Brazil captain to lift the World Cup, of course, in 2002.
What a legend. Legend of the game, lad.
Julio Baptista, someone says.
Brilliant.
Rivellino, great shout.
Bebeto.
Yeah, number
90s boys. They won't remember him because of Romario, but I remember him. Dog.
So many wonderful players. There's so many countries that have produced such wonderful talents over and over. We were talking about it. So for me, one of my favourite footballing nations is Netherlands. Yeah. I absolutely adore the culture they have in the football world.
Ball pass, Neymar.
Speak on it, man. Speak on it.
It's genuinely amazing.
Should we talk about
I done that. I did that, yeah. Ruud Gullit, Sneijder, Robin,
Frank Rijkaard,
Van
Louis van Gaal,
yeah.
Rinus
Van
Michels.
Nistelrooy,
Where do you want to go? Van
Jaap
Persie,
Stam,
Robin, Schneider, Van Gaal,
Virgil van Dijk,
Edgar Davids, Seedorf.
Van der Sar, yeah. It's unbelievable,
keep
isn't it?
going.
It's unbelievable with Netherlands, lad. I absolutely adore them, lad. Got
And
such
they've
I
never won
romanticize.
it.
There's
They've
that's
never
the,
won it as well, haven't they?
And
Chris and
never.
Lucas says, how old is Fuad? Old, bruv. Yeah. I know a lot of football. From birth, I came out of the cot watching football, bruv.
With your Puma Kings on.
Right. Pumas are just being brought out that year. Some people are saying Rivaldo, great shout. Yeah, Ballon d'Or winner as well, man.
Yeah.
Roy Mackay, oi. Big up yourself, man.
Do you know what though? No Rivaldo, yeah. I'll always remember him for that stupid thing he did at the corner.
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah.
What was that?
I genuinely feel like that tainted his legacy.
Yeah, it did. Because it was so stupid.
It was so bad. Like, I'd never seen acting at that bad a level. Oh, what was that? World Cup semis, isn't it? 2002.
Someone passed him the ball, it hit him in his foot, and then he was on the deck. Like, I've seen him straight.
Go. Richarlison! Oh! Oi! Oi! What a goal!
Respect! Richarlison!
Oi!
Come on, let's do
a
samba dance. Hey.
He must have heard me, lad. He must have literally heard all the words that I was saying.
Of course!
He must have, yeah.
He heard all of you talking wicked in the
but
comments.
For Brazil,
talking crazy.
He had to be.
Don't call Richarlison R9. Respect, brother.
He's not R9.
Why did they've won something?
Nah, because they got unity. That's it. It's team spirit.
Hey,
they got team spirit.
Hey. Don't be hugging him,
even the Nigerians ain't got vibes like that. Kelechi.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
That's fucking.
Oh look at my God!
Look at that ball as well.
Outside of the boot, flick that up with the left, and then.
Bro, that's. They've been playing a bit of FIFA because that's a FIFA.
Is this the goal of the tournament?
Nice.
Hey, goal of the tournament.
For now, yeah, definitely.
Nice.
Wow.
That's
quality. Richie Rich.
Hey, do you know he's going to remember that goal for the rest of his life, lad? He'll be talking to his grandkids going, hey, watch this goal, the fair. Wow.
We were speaking about Killer. We were speaking about Killer and he scored 2 goals.
That was insane.
And they're about to bring on some subs, innit?
Wow.
I would. Also, you said 2-0.
Goal. What a goal.
Wow.
Who they bring on? Rodrigo?
Wow.
No, Man United.
Oh, Fred.
Fred's number 8 for Brazil. Fred is number 8 for Brazil.
Nasty.
That's mad.
Nasty.
That's mad.
That bicycle
Lucas
kick.
Paquetá,
nasty.
Yeah, it was nasty.
Fred wearing number 8. Nasty.
Mad.
And Rodrigo.
Hey, listen.
That was right.
I need all the apologies please sent to the comments. All of you talking wicked. I remember all your names. I can go back to the comments if you like and call you out one by one. But apologies needed, please. I would like to read all your names as I read the apologies as well.
He had the assist, didn't it?
That's why.
It's quality.
That's why you want to watch Brazil.
No.
That's why.
Richarlison. Killer.
Nah, absolutely not.
Killer.
A man with no goals in the Premier League is not a killer. That was a fantastic goal.
in 37 caps. Yeah? Killer. Bicycle kicks at the World Cup. Killer. Talk to my killer nice.
He's on hat-trick, isn't it?
I can't wait for the Premier League to be back to see the killer then. Like. That was a brilliant goal. That was brilliant. Go, hold me on. That was wonderful.
Big yourself up. I see the apology.
But also, he's got no goals in the Premier League.
Hey, the doubters are still alive, Richie. Give him a hat-trick.
Of course they are.
Give him a hat-trick.
Of course they are.
I feel like this was. We kind of predicted this because as soon as the first goal went in, obviously they had to change the system they were playing, and it just the last 5-10 minutes has left the biggest gaps, the holes in the defence.
It's huge. I haven't said that, lad. That was absolutely wonderful.
That was
really was
well class.
For me, it wasn't necessarily just the finish. It was the fact that he kept it up with his left foot.
And now they're dominating.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yes.
And we're getting a couple more. I think
open, please.
And
make some subs as well.
This is why we watch Brazil.
Yeah, Rodrigo's on now.
Oh, Rodrigo's on.
Rodrigo and Fred.
They're definitely more goals than this then.
And Fred.
Yeah, Vinicius and Paquetá came off. So I'm still wondering why Kostic isn't on the pitch for Serbia. He must have a niggle or something. I don't understand why he's not there.
Oh, they are definitely going to just...
Yeah, they're saving him for the winnable.
I like Rodrigo as well. He's one of them bench players that
comes on and does his job.
Oh, he did it against... was it Chelsea? No, City. Yeah. City scored.
Wow, I can't believe that goal. Look at this. This is... Oh, lad, unbelievable, that goal, you know. Actually unbelievable, lad.
That training drill.
Unbelievable. Defender shouldn't give him that much time, but still, wow. That's what the Premier League
There we go.
Brazilian heritage.
Gabriel Jesus is coming out.
Robin Richarlison of his.
That's it. I think it'll be Rafinha that comes off, lad.
Yeah, I think. Oh, to be fair, yeah, he can play on the right.
Rafinha's had 2 golden chances and did nothing with them. The first goal for Richie, definitely should have scored that one, but the second one he made himself. He made that goal and that was wonderful. Is that the goal of the tournament so
Is
far?
that Neymar? Oh,
Neymar's
no. Oh, no. No.
No.
No. It's that ankle again. It's always that ankle.
Yeah.
Who's that? Neymar again?
Yeah.
Don't take
man.
Is he taking Richie?
Hey!
Don't take Richie.
We need
Neymar's on the floor. Take Neymar off.
You better be going to get some water. Oh, this is disgusting. Titi, what are you doing?
Saving him, lads.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
We could have got our first ever World Cup
save him.
trick.
Anthony's coming in as well. Anthony
His
and
number 10 is on the floor, bro.
Yeah, it's exactly.
We coming.
Neymar's on the deck, lad. Anthony's coming on as well.
2-0 you're bringing on Jesus and Anthony. Do you know what I mean? It's just they've got
Depth.
They've got depth.
Oh,
I think England
this
are quite
is the
the same
Brazil
as well,
we wanted
up
to see,
there.
man.
Yeah, open play. The Brazil
So
that you can't
Jesus
play
has just
against.
come on now, is it?
Jesus and Anthony.
Ooh.
Who's
Let's
Anthony?
spice it up a little.
Anthony probably coming for Neymar, I'm going to guess.
Danny Alves.
Nah, do you know what Dani Alves is at this tournament? He is the dressing room guy, basically.
Just
I'm the samba guy. I'm running all the tunes.
and keep a 6'8" as well.
Bro, that is gonna be framed in his living room. Wow. Big man ting. Wow. That's the kind of shit you frame in your living room. Iconic. His grandkids need to hear about
wonderful.
this.
If they do go on to win
That's
the World
why,
Cup,
you see, this shows that sometimes you just, allow coaches to do their thing. Oh,
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Maguire is not in form. Richarlison hasn't scored for how many months? They know their players.
What are you saying? Fans need to shut up.
like Maguire for England.
Really,
Yeah, exactly.
Voice, but national team football is different from
That
But this is like
first
football.
half,
Yeah.
every
There are two
set
different
piece,
things.
he won.
When
He
they
won
mentioned
every set piece.
Richarlison's inclusion. In my head, I'm thinking, at least you could have watched the last international break
Now the flicks
before
are
the
coming
Premier
in.
League.
Now the
Yeah,
flicks
How he
are
was
coming in.
balling.
Let's go.
You can see it's different.
Yeah.
They're different, two different things.
As well as
Same with Maguire in the national team. But everybody has their
Maguire,
opinion.
Shaw,
There we go.
Rashford.
I would also argue, not to be disrespectful,
Go on.
the quality is different to the Premier League. So
Exactly.
in the Premier League, you get the best of football because you get the best from every nation. Whereas when you go to the World Cup, there is teams that lack quality.
Yeah.
There is, and that's where you get Brazilians being able to do this mad type of stuff, lad. Because in the Premier League, he doesn't get space to do that. The defender just runs at him and heads it.
Oh,
Good ball.
God, look at this ball.
He
Come on,
didn't touch,
Anthony.
I don't think he touched it. No.
I know Anthony wants to get involved in a party, man.
He wants to do a little spin in, lad.
He wants to do his little celebration.
He wants to spin around unnecessarily.
Yeah, he wants to spin around. Yeah.
Unnecessary.
Hey, please, just give me one of those. I'd love it.
If I'm the coach, you're off. Nah.
Yeah, I agree, lad.
Off.
Yeah. You
How can you do that against Sociedad? I'll be whatever.
vibe
You
out,
do a
man.
skill when there's 3 men around you and there's nothing you can do, lad, so you do a skill. You don't do a
No, but
skill.
if he does it now, I don't mind. They're 2-0 up.
Yeah.
But when he did it at Old Trafford, when they were 0-0,
0-0. Oh.
you need to qualify
Come on,
for
Rafinha, this is your time.
Oh,
Nah. Bang it.
hit it! Oh, Is that Casemiro?
Yeah, I think,
Oh
yeah.
my God, hey, Casemiro's been teasing me all game with these long shots.
Brazil.
Please, brother,
Welcome,
give me one.
This is Brazil,
Seleção.
innit?
Welcome, Seleção.
Oh,
Wow. This is what we wanted to see. We're getting it now, lad. I told you, once they got tired, lad, I said this. When they get tired, that's what will happen, lad.
You see here that you can, okay, Argentina 36 game beaten, but you can see the difference of how the team plays under pressure.
Yeah.
Because even 50 minutes to the end, Argentina looked like they didn't want to be there.
yeah.
The same with Germany yesterday. It looked like they didn't want to be there at all either.
Now look at Brazil.
And Brazil 0-0. They were like, okay.
1-0 was
Push.
all they needed to get that confidence
Incredibly
going. I felt like.
patriotic, aren't they? And passionate about the football, lad. Like,
Mate,
it's a passion.
I genuinely believe football is a religion to them.
It is.
Like they're the
It is,
only
it's their
country I
life.
believe
It
where
is their
football is
life.
a religion in that country.
I can go to any beach in Brazil,
Yeah.
and I'm a freestyler, I'm a football freestyler, lad, and I've been one for like 12 years or something mad, yeah? And I'll find kids that can do everything that I can do, and they'll be 12 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Speaking of skills, Techers Dave says, tell Doyle to give us a wave. What a man.
What's that? That and Texas Dave, lad, you okay?
perfect. Is it?
Oh, they hit the post twice. Who's been your favourite team to watch so far in the World Cup?
I was thinking this on my way here. I'll be honest, I will say the Spain performance yesterday.
I thought Spain were quality yesterday.
Wow. I couldn't
all their youngsters. Go on, Fred.
Oh, Fred trying to get involved on the action.
I think Brazil's up.
Yeah,
I think, you know what?
You know what?
I liked, I'm being biased, but when Theo Hernandez came on for his brother, I liked how France started playing.
Oh, yeah.
Theo and Mbappe on the wings.
Lucas Hernandez is a centre-back. He is not a left-back under any circumstance. I thought he could maybe play emergency right-back.
Yeah.
But I felt like maybe Deschamps got
the thing is
wrong and just said, yo,
the thing is,
you must be the one that plays the AC, right? I guess.
Yeah. One of them got injured, didn't it?
Yeah.
The one tore his ACL, he tore his ACL.
And then the left-back came in and they started balling out. And I was like...
I think the worry is with Theo is when he bombs, if he makes a mistake, I don't think on the left,
the midfield,
France have someone that can go and cover him.
Like a Rabiot.
Yeah.
Or what Matuidi used to do perfectly, to be fair.
Hey, do you know what I liked? Genuinely? England.
Yeah, England as well.
We played amazing. Very
Iran. Iran tax.
I know, I get it. But they're playing Serbia, brother.
Good team. Dark horse.
All right. I don't know about dark horse, but, you know, there's...
I mean, they topped their group with Portugal, innit? They went unbeaten.
Fair play.
But...
You know what
I said the same about England. They had a sense of like, if you watched the games against the games in the Nations League, there was nothing there. There was no real urgency to do something with the ball.
Players didn't want to be there. Lads.
Even the players that came on, straight impact of Rashford, straight in goal. Grealish scored, I know it was a tapping, but Callum Wilson with the assist. I think. You need them type of players that will play for the team.
These play with confidence in their eyes.
And they're playing with confidence.
Not arrogance. They weren't arrogant.
No.
They were passing the ball well. They weren't wasting it.
Yeah.
And they knew that they had to just keep plugging along.
No, England were good. Yeah, no, I'll give England their dues. They were very good. I just felt like Spain, I don't know what it was. Maybe it's because I was not expecting that from Spain, and maybe I was expecting it a little bit more from England. But Spain floored me yesterday. Some of the movements the triangles, I was like, yo, this is prime Spain coming. And the thing is a lot of the Spanish boys who were here yesterday were like, I'm looking at this lineup, Rodri at centre-back, Dani Olmo, Asensio's played 20 minutes, and the fact that they were able to deliver that performance, and then it's like, I don't know, Luis Enrique as well, I'm a big fan of his.
It was the same at the Euros. Spain obviously got knocked out on pens, but every single game they dominated the possession. They had all the movements and stuff. I think even against Italy, like they dominated the ball, and they already showed glimpses there of their youngsters, you know. And one thing I like about which Italy aren't doing, what Spain do is they are bringing the youngsters, and they're not going, okay, Sergio Ramos, you should be here, because I don't think he should have. He should be there.
Sergio Ramos should be there. Sergio Ramos should be there.
He's not. Is it?
I don't think Sergio Ramos should be there. I don't think he should
be. I
be.
can't lie to you. Sergio Ramos should be there.
I don't think he should.
Guilalom and these next dons.
I think he should be there for the same reason that Dani Alves is there.
Yes.
There, yeah.
Yes, and especially because for me, it's not like Ramos is in particular a bad dressing room influence. From what I've gathered, Ramos is one of the best dressing room guys to have in any dressing room he's been in. You don't last at Madrid for 10 years without being a great captain in the league.
As a captain.
As a captain as well. I think he might be one of their longest serving captains.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, did you see what Anthony just did?
Man. Yeah.
He tried to do Lasco, it flopped, and then it went through. But I'll speak to Raul. Raul said that Luis Enrique and Ramos aren't on the best terms.
I get it.
So.
I think that's what it might be. Ramos might be too much of an alpha dog, where he's saying, if you're going to call me up, I better start.
Right.
I do get that kind of vibe about him.
Yeah.
Real Madrid leader, legend, captain. But I still feel like for a dressing room, I would have told him, I'm selecting you, but you ain't entitled to no start. You're on the bench. And I still feel like he would have been professional enough to be, you know what, all right, I'm going to just be the dressing room guy type of thing. But
My man, just look for one call. Free outside. Nice one, brother.
Nice one,
Yes. Even the production, they are clapping there.
Right, so where we work here, everybody supports Arsenal. So all I can hear now on this production team is everybody going, hey, we're going mad for Martinelli. Get it? Wonderful player.
He deserved it. He definitely
this
deserved it.
In particular, wonderful player.
That's what I mean. But the thing is, there's so many players also that haven't been called up that are just class as well. That's what I mean with the
Brazil.
Like
Martinelli's that good, and he's number 26. You know what I'm saying?
Look at it already. Oh,
told you.
Nearly, he didn't got assist.
Nothing, man. Useless ball into the box. What was that, man?
If you look at this mofo right here, lad. He's talking about Richie R9, yeah. What's and then Martinelli skins 4 heads, runs on his first touch, and he's like, "What's this?
What was it? What's the end product? Where's the end product?
Hey, what, lads? Hey.
Man, all of that dribbly dribble stuff. What are you, man? Pick up your jaw. Stop dribbling.
Oh my God.
Hey, my hating knows no boundary.
Hey,
I'm here.
Hey, I've got a question for you.
Martinelli, we hate on you all tournament.
Hey, listen. Richarlison ceiling or Martinelli ceiling? Who's got the bigger potential, love? Don't lie to yourself.
Score a bicycle kick at the World Cup or come on during rubbish minutes. Which one would you want?
I know which one I'd want. Obviously, one of the bicycle kick. That's not the question. That was deflection. Are you a politician or something, lad? I asked you a very direct question, lad, and you beat it around the bush with it. Okay, I said, has Richarlison got the same ceiling as Martinelli?
Martinelli.
Oh! hey, you watching this? Not Adam behind your iPad.
Oh.
Hey, yo. Is this what you're not screaming about? This header! You lot should be ashamed of yourselves.
This man, you know.
You lot should be ashamed of yourselves, man. Hey.
I'm glad he supports Tottenham and so not someone like City, you know, because I'd be able to hang for you otherwise.
Hey, I would be the most suffering.
You would, lad, you'd be awful.
Hey, all of you, my baller Martinelli coming on. I'm watching closely. We still got about 8 minutes left in this game. He must score. He must score. Yeah, add to the party. We started it off 2 goals for you. Here you go.
Have some chili.
Give us a third. You got it in your locker, Martin. Because that's what I'm calling you.
Martin.
The least sauciest name of a Brazilian.
Don C, appreciate the super chat. But I'm not reading it. I'm joking. He goes, those dribbles have helped us to the top of the league. Is it just his dribbles?
I mean, they've helped. He never said that it was just his dribbles. This man.
Hey, you know what?
He didn't say that, did he?
I'm getting it back here for all them times Robbie sat in his seat, and just shout on Spurs for no reasons. So now it's my turn. Get tasty your own medicine.
Robbie has done that many times. Like, that's fair.
That's 7 minutes. 7. Yeah.
Wait, was that 7 minutes? What's got?
Put 0-7.
Lads, what's happening with this extra
They've changed it. So basically, any time the ball goes up, they just stop the play so that it reduces time wasting. So if someone time wastes, it's going to be added on anyway.
Okay. So like when Liverpool played Newcastle?
Yeah, basically. They would have added tenfold onto that.
You know what I'm saying?
You try to throw that in.
Lad, yeah,
slimy guy.
Proper fair. I like the referee, that's nice and fair.
Hey, listen.
Also, it makes you feel like you get extra game, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's what I said. I said it's more for us, so I'm not complaining.
I'm happy with that.
Oh, whoa. Oh! TV's about to go off, man.
Production!
We've got 55 seconds, man.
Boss.
Come on, please. Hey, man. Brass Spurs.
Brass Spurs? What are you talking about,
man?
You
nuts. So far, as far as I'm aware, this is 2 Spurs, Serbia 0.
Oh.
Talk to me nice.
What? No, when I lived in Liverpool, right? So when I lived in Liverpool, I was like, why do people not like Tottenham? Like, I don't get it. They're just like a nice little club. They don't really like compete with anybody. They don't really like, not like this. And I'll get it. I get it.
You meet folks
I
like me.
Understand. Yeah. Brass Spurs. Brass Spurs. Brass Spurs. What the fuck?
Oh man, I'm just having fun.
Danilo looks like he's got a knock. Are we going to see Danny Alves?
Oh, I wouldn't mind that.
Might see him next game if.
Alisson's got the best moustache in this World Cup, I think. He really does.
You do Movember?
He must be, yeah.
There we go. Go on.
Martinelli.
Is that Martinelli? He tried to back.
Oh, in the middle. Oh, he fucked it.
Nah, he did.
Oh, they took him out there though. See, look, was that Neymar? That's what took out.
No. Nah, he's come off now. He came off for Anthony.
That's what you want to see when players get took out. You see the way he just stood back up, lad, and was like, I want to score.
Just take him off. He can't even run anymore. Get Dani Alves ready.
Is he going to make an appearance this
well, if Danilo's injured, who's going to play right back? Because they've only got Alex Telles. Unless they go back. Actually, Militao can play out at the right side.
Does everybody win a World Cup medal if you win a World Cup without playing? Do you have to play a certain amount of minutes? Because I
don't think so.
In the Premier League, you have to play a certain amount of minutes to win a Premier League medal.
No, because in the French team, I think Adel Rami didn't play a minute, and he won.
Okay.
He won. So I think as long as you're in that selection, it's different to...
Would you count yourself as a World Cup winner if you didn't play a minute but your team won?
No.
No?
I would...
You don't...
I'm
Fuad,
taking that.
Fuad, I know for a fact, lad, if you played for a team and didn't play a minute and they won the World Cup, you'd be in front of this camera right now going, hey, I'm a World Cup winner, lad.
Do you know how you see Ryan Brewster?
Yeah, that's Ryan Brewster. When he's getting his hair cut.
Me on my neck strip. You know what stand up. World Cup medal around my neck. You know what time it is.
This man. Respect it. Fair play. So there we are, 2-0. Hey, 3 minutes to go. It's definitely going to end this way. What did I say earlier? I said 2-0, didn't I?
Yeah, you said 2-0.
I did, yeah.
Kano said, Fuad, I hate you more than I love you. Banner FC loading in January. Hey, listen, man, we're all having fun here, man. Listen, if you've enjoyed the stream as well, make sure you hit the like button. There's still 2K of you still with us during the stream. Appreciate all of you that have been here.
2,000 people.
2 good games as well, man. 3-2 Portugal v Ghana, and then Brazil with Ghana. Finally, the World Cup begins now.
And then
after seeing Brazil, you sort of feel like that, don't you?
Yeah.
Everyone's been waiting for these.
He's rapid.
You know what? I'm a little bit disappointed in Serbia, I'll be honest.
I am as well. You know what they remind me of? They reminded me of the Euros when everyone said Turkey were going to be the dark horses.
Oh, remember that? And Turkey got bodied.
They got knocked out after the second game.
I remember seeing Turkey sitting on this couch like literally, and he's a lovely guy. He's so calm and chilled. I've never seen the man so angry.
Because everyone said, Turkey dark horses, and then they just went horrible. And again, Serbia's everyone's dark horse.
That was Brazilian. What he just did there was.
Give it to your brother, Gabriel Jesus.
Yeah, has Jesus touched the ball?
No.
Yeah, of course.
Has he?
Has he?
Yeah.
I loved the way that player was going. Give me an option, and then went to pass and then messed it up. Brazil. I think we got a taste of 30 minutes of the Brazil that we've all wanted to watch. But now going forward into their next games, teams are definitely going to set up to defend against them. 100%.
Who, Brazil?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you think they've got enough to stop them? Because from what I can see, Brazil, I feel like, have multiple tools.
Yeah.
Like even if Serbia are no slouches in my opinion.
Didn't even get touched. He does that at Juventus. Sorry.
Who's that?
Didn't even get touched and he just dived. He does that at Juventus a lot as well.
And he's like 6 foot something as well, lad.
Yeah.
Big lad.
My guy!
Let's see the camera.
My guy!
Yeah, let's go.
And that's why he's there, lad. That's exactly why he's there, lad.
Yeah, well, that's exactly the unity they all have.
I love it.
They all want the same thing.
Hey, shout out Francis.
Yes, that's this. Oh, no.
He said Richie scored 2 against Serbia, the newest addition to the Spurs trophy cabinet. It's coming home, baby, to White Hart Lane.
Everyone that's been saying that, right? Everyone's doing like, what?
Yeah, I
keep
keep saying that.
All I keep doing is writing underneath it, Liverpool. Liverpool, mate, yeah.
Bro, World Cup's coming home regardless. Harry Kane, Romero, Richarlison. Someone's bringing it home for me.
I like the way he's trying to put claim to the World Cup because one of his players plays for him.
If Richarlison scores,
single player.
Imagine World Cup final. Richarlison scores the only goal in the final. Spurs have won the World Cup.
No, that's not how it works, mate. When Spurs win games, when Spurs win games, and then they get to a final, and Tottenham Hotspur as a club win. That's when they do it.
Hey, 2-0.
Listen, mate, little sad man. You're all right, lad? Hey.
Right, great game to be fair, man.
Six games to go till that case comes home with me. That case next.
Oh, you're you? That's. Oh my God, yeah. He's gonna win that, though,
Let me have a look.
Who's gonna claim this in the sweepstakes?
It's over, lad.
Hey. Good game though, man. Thoughts overall, boys, man. What's your feeling coming out of this game? Alessandro, you're the Brazil man. You've obviously got them in the sweepstake. Are you as impressed after the game as you thought you would be before the game?
Okay, people were saying 4-0, 5-0. I said 3-1, so I still thought it would be a little bit tight. But I don't think they were threatened at all.
Yeah.
I think they were always calm. They went in 0-0 at half time, but they knew what had to be done. Once they finally exposed the tight spaces that eventually grew in the back line, and they completely, within about 15 minutes, annihilated them, scored 2 goals.
Yeah.
They got so much flair. There's a unity in the team as well. Like, even when they were celebrating, you could see that they all want one thing. And they all want it for their people, not just for themselves. And that's what I think will also get them far. But I think today they play really well, and I think they'll definitely go far. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Doyle, what's your thoughts on the game? You impressed by what you saw with Brazil, Serbia? What's your thoughts on them as well?
Brazil, to me, lad, they're like the PSG of international football. You have all the star-studded footballers in there, but they seem to not perform sometimes. This is the Brazil that everyone wants to watch. They hit the post twice. They played some wonderful football, flicks and tricks. This is everything that you want to see. An overhead kick from Richarlison, who hasn't scored a goal all Premier League and then does something marvellous like that, lad.
Hey.
That's what Brazil is all about.
100%.
And this is the team that you want to watch, and I think this is why they're being pipped as favourites when it comes to Argentina. And Alessandro said something brilliant earlier. He's talking about pressure, and I was talking about mentality. It's the biggest thing in football.
Definitely.
It's the biggest attribute. Argentina seem to struggle under pressure. They crumble every single time. This Brazil team right now looks like they're enjoying the pressure. Yeah. They're taking this pressure as a privilege, lad, and they're using it to spare them on in games, because that was not easy to break them down.
No.
But I guarantee they'll score loads of second half goals in this World Cup, because they're going to push and prod and poke until they get the goal. And that's what they're going to keep doing it. I really do think they're favourites for the World Cup. I really do. I
think one thing they did that Germany and Argentina didn't do is, like we were talking about pressure, is the hopeless pinging the ball from 40 yards. Like for Argentina, there was no one in the area, but they were pinging crosses in like they were going to win it, and it was so easy for Saudi Arabia. But like Brazil
almost shouts, like it's almost like you're shouting help.
Yeah,
when you
literally,
get to that stage. And especially when you do it like 60, 65 minutes into the game, you're like, hold on, it's a little bit early for this kind of hoofball tactic. But Brazil just kept playing, yeah. And as we said, they still got quality. You can bring Martinelli, Jesus, and Rodrigo still coming off the bench. Kelechi, what did you think of this game?
I thought it was a brilliant game. The team we expected to win won. You can see that someone like Richarlison has been set free from the football of the stone age.
The shackles of Spurs.
The shackles are off, you know, he can express himself. We're happy to see it, you understand? That's what it should be. You know, I mean, fair play to Serbia. You know, they didn't really turn up. They look really disheartened there, but they still have 2 more games to play.
Yeah.
And anything can happen in this group. Anything can happen. But it was an entertaining game. I enjoyed it. Like, your luck continues each time you host.
Listen, goals, as I keep telling you guys, when I'm hosting, lock in. There will be goals. I told you, 7-0 Spain yesterday, 3-2 Ghana earlier, 2-0 here. The goals are where Fuad's at, man. Exactly. And listen, my biggest takeaway from this game, Spurs, goal contributions, 2. Arsenal, Jesus, Martinelli, 0. Yeah? We move. Listen, appreciate everyone who's joined us in the chat. Appreciate everyone who's thrown in their predictions in the comments as well and joined the conversation as well. And don't forget, you can win cash prizes as well. There's £125,000 to be given away throughout this group stage. Either click the link in the description or there's a QR code you can scan. Join, give your predictions, and if you win, there's prizes to be won. That's it for, I believe, today. And then we'll be back tomorrow for another fiesta of DR watch-alongs. Make sure you're there. Click the like on your way out. Subscribe to the Blood Clot channel. And we will see you all tomorrow. Appreciate it, everyone. Peace out.
Adios. Thank you.
Let's play DR Sports Prediction Battle. I love the football fans out in the USA, but unfortunately they're going to be surely disappointed because England are going to bring it home. Play DR Sports Prediction Battle against me if you think you know better. Sign up and play by clicking the link.